The program that you are about to watch is for mature audiences only. Coarse language, drug use, and political topics that aren't for the faint of heart. If you are under the age of 18, I would recommend that you leave now, because what you're about to see cannot be unseen. Did I do it? Did I do the fucking thing? I don't know what I'm doing. You made me put on the suit, it's hot. You made me put on the suit, it's hot. Please, roll the intro. Roll it, please. Just put the fucking regular program thing on that's from the TV, the warning thing. Just do it,
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Were you unfairly charged with a crime? Has somebody said something slanderous? Are you bored and just want to file a lawsuit? Well, listen to some of these testimonials from some of our very real clients to see what TALORX Law has done for them. Hi, I'm Caitlin. I was arrested for harassing liberal Democrats at a polling booth over in Georgia. TALORX Law got me the settlement I deserved. 6-pack of Bud Light and a tin of Skull Wintergreen. Thank you, TALORX Law. Hi, I am Comrade Stolanen. When my landlord kicked me out without giving me heads up, I got settlement I deserve from TALORX Law. If it was up to me, I would not need a lawyer. I would have just taken him and wanted I... Thank you, TALORX Law, for getting me settlement that was legal. You just heard some testimonials from some of our amazing, very real clientele. And if your case is profitable, make sure to call the number below. 666-666-6420 to get the settlement that you deserve and to get me the paycheck that I've earned. TALORX Law, where the law is almost as important as profit.
Will I see you tonight? Can you let me know, love? Knocking on the secret door, feeling like it does. Push me and I'll be with it. Tell me once what this is like. Guess we can just take it now. I'm looking for a good night. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. I won't tell my parents, you won't tell my parents, and we're gonna be rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. Turn down the TV, turn up the basement. We're gonna be rolling in the basement. Nothing wrong with it. We can call my toast. I'm a crack of beer. I'm a crack of beer. So it's winter time. No, you can't drive. Let's just go outside. I'm about to pour some gasoline on the snow now. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that we're gonna have a party rolling in my basement. You bring the booze and I'll bring the basement. We're gonna be rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. I won't tell my parents, you won't tell my parents, and we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. I just wanna say that, I just wanna say that we're gonna have a party rolling in the basement. Turn down the TV, turn up the bass, and we're gonna be rolling in the basement. Come on.
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out.
Oh.
You motherfucking. Fucking accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker!
Say your prayers.
Fire and brimstone.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night. Welcome, everybody. Great to see you. Welcome to We All Can Prosper. UFO test driver. And any beautiful lurkers that we may have. Great to see you. Nothing good about it. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are always good days. Because I get to stream, baby. And for those of you who know me, you know that I love very few things more than streaming. It makes my heart go, oh, that's happy. I like that. That is something that I like. So, that's pretty good, at least for me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a goddamn good time. Having a great time. Hey, Mobius, great to see ya.
Amazing.
Great to see ya. Hey, Happy Goat, welcome.
This is a certified hood classic.
Lurkers? No lurkers here. Just us chickens. Hell yeah, baby. Fucking nothing but love for my chickens in chat.
Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak.
Pull-out game week. Self-promo game very weak. Make sure to go fucking click the link that is pinned. Go like the stream on YouTube. Please. It helps a lot. Also, since I'm on the fucking self-promo thing, ayo, there's my merch. Feel free to go check out the merch. Go do that. You're allowed. You're allowed to check it out. It is something that you're allowed to do. But great to see y'all. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. But then what are we eating? I was going to make it eating that pussy baby joke, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Because you're a slave to capitalism, just like the rest of us. Here's some titties.
I'm not making the joke, okay?
This Bible is the Bible of my daddy who just died in my arms of throat cancer from eating some bad pussy.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flip me off. Come on, coward. No. Come on.
I didn't do
You're not
anything, bro.
intellectual. You're
I didn't
fake
do
and a
shit.
fraud.
What? Oh my god, bro. I didn't do shit. Alex. Fucking leave me alone, please. I didn't do anything. I didn't do shit, bro. I didn't do... God damn it. God damn it. I'm not making the joke.
Boobies aren't things that give you milk. Boobies are things that kill you.
I would never make that joke.
What do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby.
Come on. Come on. These opportunistic vampires.
Come straight on, these opportunistic vampires.
God damn it. God damn it. I can't help but talk in fucking sound bites, bro. It's fucking brutal. You can say I'm savaged or wrecked.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Welcome to hell, where we all deserve to be. We all deserve to be in hell. Why? Because we're watching or producing the TALORX stream. Okay? Blasphemy is the main course around here. Okay? We're a big fan of blasphemy. And we're also a big fan. We're big fans of lighting our blowtorch. And it's not a gun, it's a blowtorch. And taking TOS friendly dabs, baby. I'm gonna blame y'all for everything. It's easy and it makes me feel better.
Amazing.
Start that breathing technique. Start that cord tucking technique, which is called unzipping. All right. Sorry for my fire alarm that's about to go off. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. I'm really liking these in-ear monitors. And chat, I'm about to give you some fucking financial advice. This is financial advice because I'm uniquely qualified to give you this financial advice. One of the few people on Twitch who can legally give Canadians financial advice. Are you ready? Don't buy big gaming headphones. Woo! Come on, don't buy them. Okay? Buy some in-ear monitors. They're not earbuds, they're in-ear monitors. There is a difference. There is a difference, bro. They are so much cheaper, bro. They're so much cheaper, my dudes. Fucking the price to performance ratio, off the fucking charts. Off the charts. Okay? If you like pretty much just exclusively listen to music, that's a little bit different. Whatever. But dog, even for gaming, bro, these little things have like 5 fucking drivers in them. I can hear so much better. You don't get the fucking dent in your skull. You don't fuck up your hair. They're fucking, did I say astronomically cheaper price to performance? Can you get like very expensive in-ear monitors? Yes. Dog, these were $40, 40. And that's like not cheap ones.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flip me
Alex,
off. Come on,
Alex. Okay,
no,
you know what?
You're not
I'm gonna say it.
You're a fake and a fraud.
Bro, when it comes to fucking finance shit, I am, okay? Okay, Alex? Retail banking is the only thing I have expertise in. It is the only thing that I will claim expertise in, is retail banking. Because it's the only thing I'm genuinely qualified in. Okay? I am not a Bible expert. I'm not a cult expert. I'm not a weed expert. I'm a Canadian retail banking expert. It's the only thing. And I can tell you about a good deal. Okay? In-ear monitors. In-ear monitors. Okay? Okay, I gotta turn the music down.
Kristen says, Ben, let's see your guns. What is up with all the questions?
What the fuck is up with the questions? I gotta fucking make those lower again, because I used to have a ticker at the bottom, and then I removed the ticker because I didn't like the ticker. Because it was inconsistent. I didn't have it on every fucking one, and it took up room that I didn't want it to take up. Alright, everybody. I actually have, like, fucking content today. Some of which is Bible related. Some of which is partially Bible related, but political related. And the other is in no way political and is Canada related. Penguin Zero or fucking Charlie or Moist Critical did a Canadian food tier list. I've never seen it before. Baby No Money comes in. Baby No Money is a Canadian. I've not seen it, but we can watch that. It is 28 minutes. A brand new... Here, let me pop up the screen here. Thought Slime fucking just released a video 6 hours ago called Plucky Lil Israel. And it's about Israel. I've not seen it. It came out 6 hours ago. And then I have the worst people in the world, okay? Fucking, yo, bro. Fucking, this is what my...
I'm gonna eat my microphone. God damn it!
Give me one margarita, I'ma open my leg. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it in my puss. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it in my tush. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma get some fun. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma put it in your puss. Give me 1 margarita, I'ma open my leg. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me 3 margaritas,
Okay, whatever.
Give me 3 margaritas,
I don't care. I'll do it.
Give me 4 margaritas,
I don't care.
in my tush. Give me 5 margaritas, give me 5 margaritas, give me 4 margaritas.
I almost coughed my dabs away.
She don't need no fucking liquor for the shit she about to do, but she off me and I got tequila shots in me. I'ma get the focus.
You said you want to be abused, remember? I don't remember. Gaslighting is abuse.
I'ma make her, what's that soda in a paloma? Squirt, flirt, she said make it hurt. You know I'm a Mexican, you know we put in work, and now I got her legs locked. Can't you deep, can't stop, face down, ass up, she's dead like
Give me 1 margarita, I'ma open my leg. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me 3 margaritas, give me 3 margaritas, give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it in my puss. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it in my tush. Give me 5 margaritas, give me 5 margaritas, give me 1 margarita, 2 margaritas, give me 3 margaritas.
Don't let your kids watch it.
I don't have my button anymore, but I think I have this button.
I will go to hell.
Thank you. Thank you. We all can prosper for the 420 biddies. Thank you for the 420 biddies. You did say we were too docile reserved at some point. I remember. I told you to bank devs. I didn't say that you were too docile or too reserved. Okay? I said...
Don't let your kids watch it.
I said that y'all fucking are much nicer and less malicious than y'all used to be. Chat used to be so malicious with the dabs. You know, and then I came through and I said thank you to the people. And they just said...
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
And I say, oh, but... but have you ever considered the well-being of the boy Lorx? And they said...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Dog. Thank you. Thank you, Mobius, for the 420 biddies. All right.
Liberal. Nice. Did you get?
We got... We're gonna have to get some... Dog, I literally... This is all the dabs I have left. I could break that into 4 dabs. But then I'm fucking... Actually, I got a little bit of a crumble left. I should have got more dabs, bro. I should have got more dabs, bro. Okay, I got smoking to do. But, like, that's all I got. That's all I got. It's like max, like 3 fucking decent dabs. If I add this little piece of crumble in there. All right. I got fucking 3 decent dabs here. Or I could break them into some whack-ass beta shit. Would you prefer that I have some dabs for later? Yo, I'm slacking on the fucking dabs, dog. I fucking swear to God, I thought that I had another fucking gerb, but I don't. Fucking, and like, I could go to the Hoot store pretty quick, but I don't want to end stream for that. I have this edible chocolate bar that's 500 milligrams, but I don't know if... Bro, I thought that I had gotten fucking another gram of dabs, but... Fuck. Maybe I was planning on getting it, and that's the thing I was forgetting. Alright, yo. I'm gonna take a fucking McDouble, and then I'm gonna bank a McDouble. Common Charlie Kirk L. Welcome, Hervey Smurvy.
Amazing.
Alright, yo. But fucking, yo. I'm gonna play some fucking music here. I got fucking super distracted. I wasn't purposefully stalling, but now I'm definitely unintentionally stalling. Where's my fucking yo, the T-Pain the Goat playlist? Halloween Trap? Fucking yo, dog. Give me a sec here. Wax. Alright. Play me some Pimpin', man. Slacking. Absolutely slacking. Okay, here we go. I know, I thought... I know. Boy, slacking.
Let's get hot. Let's get stoned. Take a hit of this and you won't make it home.
I might have some flour somewhere. Alright, but I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take a McDouble. And then I'm gonna save this. It's not big, but fucking this little chunky here. For the later McDouble. Oh, we're gonna take this shit right now. Okay, let's go. Fuck. I sure got dabs. Two or 3 hits will put you on your ass, my dude. I feel it. Cheers.
My homie high as shit, I put them on wax. It's going down like candle wax. Homie, I get on that wax and I ain't coming back. Wax, wax, put them on wax. Wax, wax, put them on wax.
Bro, I got dirty shit. I got that dirty shit, bro. I got that real dirt nasty here. Yo.
Blow me like a bagpipe. Trippin' shit get high as fuck. I be on them gas. Plus I got my cash right. Like a flashlight. In the project with a ratchet bitch. Her house a crash site. Shorty pussy so wet. Waterfall. TLC. That West got me turned. That religious TAC. Getting paid. Getting blazed. That new big lit truck and I'm whipping it like a runaway slave.
Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Fuck. Drop my dab. Oh, it's on my keyboard. I found it. It's between the P key. Sorry. I knew that was coming. That's why I was trying to inhale as I was fucking doing it, bro. That shit always goes off. I hate that fucking fire alarm, bro. And we're babysitting some dogs right now. Holy shit. Bro, I'm putting shit in the wrong ear and shit. Ran out of fucking toilet paper over my nose. One sec. Oh. Yo, I'm sorry I didn't get more dabs. I fucking didn't really think about it. Like, I thought I had some. Oh my god. Sadness. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright. Maybe it's time for poutine. How long is the food video? Well, it's 28 minutes, but we can skip through a lot of it. We can start with that as like a nice little fucking intro. You know? Let people get here before we yell at Charlie Kirk for being a fucking idiot. And Frank Turek, for those of you who have watched, is one of my arch nemesis. He doesn't know of my existence, but I very much dislike Frank Turek. And I also fucking hate that fucking Cliff Kniddle guy. Hate's a strong word, but I think what they're doing is bad. And I think they know what they're doing. Alright. Okay. Nice. We sufficiently got our fucking stream muted. Thank you. Universal Music Group. I hope you enjoyed cutting that part out of the stream. Alright, guys. Awesome. Let's watch the Canadian food fucking tier list first, and then we'll get into that. And we'll skip through this shit here. Fucking... Here's the URL. I need to get in a better habit of just like taking the couple seconds to do this so that it's easy for everybody to fucking like know what the link is and it's not just a random link. Ayo, have you ever considered unmuting the tab? You fucking idiot, bro. Dude, come on, man. Like,
You can bring it out, it's fine.
Well, it's not always 8. Sometimes it's more.
8, 10. The best dishes that you guys...
Alright, they're fucking doing a tier list.
Jiminy Christmas.
So it's poutine, beef,
Oh, those are all dressed chips.
chicken gravy,
Beef and chicken gravy.
ketchup, chips.
Oh. Those are ketchup chips? The fuck did she just say?
Beef and chicken
Maybe...
gravy, and then those are ketchup chips.
These are ketchup chips? Bruh. Fucking yo. Maybe, but like ketchup chips are like red, bro. Ketchup chips, Lay's. Bruh, like this is a fucking ketchup chip. I don't know what the fuck they're eating, but like this is ketchup chips, bro. Like that shit's fucking like, maybe it's just the lighting. But like that shit's like fucking like red, bro. Look at that. Fucking Lay's ketchup chips. Like that shit's red. I don't know, like that doesn't look like that, right? Like these are like crinkle cut. Fucking like, is this some like American bullshit? Like, what is this? Am I just unaware of like what kind of ketchup chips these are? When I think of ketchup chips, it's Lay's ketchup chips. You know? Look at all these different ketchup chips. They're all red, bruh. Why aren't these red? Look at. I don't know what the fuck this is. So, fucking... I know they probably won't show the brand, but...
Oh,
We're in for a treat today.
Oi! They say oi, right?
A.
A.
Oh,
wait,
oi. Get a load of that, eh? Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
we eat a bunch of the best dishes from a country, and we tell you objectively the best option in our opinion.
Yep. Scientifically backed.
Which is what objectively means. It means the opinion of Matt and Chuck. My helmet smells god awful, which doesn't make I can't use
Oh,
this hand. Is
that's
it good?
exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh, nice. You're already getting in.
I'd like to see the curds they're using, but fucking Ayo, as long as you use fucking curds, gravy, fries, you got yourself a basic poutine.
Character.
Poutine.
That looks like it'd give you HP back.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah.
That's a healing.
Oh wow.
It is.
Are these
That looks like a decent
custom-made
poutine.
Fries, handmade fries.
They are. That is so good.
Mmm. F. What?
Super S.
Super
That
S.
we might have already
Yeah.
hit the button.
Truly a super S.
Good.
I'm going in for another bite.
I don't know what these fucking chips are, bro.
On the time of day here.
Tell me more about these fucking chips, bro.
Really hurt.
Like, please tell me more. Tell me more. Did somebody say ketchup? Control F, ketchup. The Quebec way of eating tortilla is to add ketchup on top. That's what's missing? I don't know what that is. Tortilla is missing ketchup is legit. Okay, that's all it is. None of them are saying, "Hey yo, what chips are these?"
Why did you do
I didn't
that?
mean to. What kind of cheese is that?
French to English rule in 1763.
Probably would be World War II, right?
That's pretty cool.
I don't care about any of this stuff. I want to hear the ketchup chips.
This is what I thought the American food was gonna be. This shit is so good.
And then I hit my
Joke
fucking
was so
wrist
good
again.
it killed Matt.
Oh god. It was my own joke too. Lobster roll.
Yeah, I don't really like lobster.
Fucking the lobster roll Canadian. I have to do a mine homemade, but when I get leftover fries and meat, Fucking, are you talking about making a poutine? Could I just say sus shit as a streamer over mic and be fine? Welcome, Igloo. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Big shout out, Igloo. Welcome. Could I just say sus shit as a streamer over music and be fine? Depends on what platform and what kind of sus shit you're saying. Fucking. But if you're on Kick, yeah, absolutely. You can say, like, not even sus shit, just overtly horrible things. And it's totally fine. In fact, like, the more horrible, the fucking better you'll probably do. You know? But then there's, like, you know, like on Twitch and shit, like, they have, like, fucking some, like, mod shit. But, you know.
I don't either. I'll take a bite.
The bigger you get, I think, the more scrutiny's on your shit. Like, I don't think I have enough people to... There's a wild frame to pause it on. Yeah, fucking... Depends on, like, how many eyes are on your shit and, like, how likely, like, you know, people are to report shit and stuff like that. But... Depends on, yeah, what sus shit is. Just the words sus shit. You can say the words sus shit on loop for 9 hours. Yeah, you could do that. And just prove that you're allowed to say sus shit. With music. Back, how to do dad stuff. Hell yeah, my dude. Fucking sorry for the wild frame to come back in on. I don't even know what... Oh, that crab roll.
Not a lobster guy. I think if you like
lobster roll.
It's really buttery.
Yeah.
You like lobster, right?
Who makes this shit? Is it a true Canadian here? Yo, where'd they put the where'd they put the fucking... Yo, dude, where'd they put the fucking ketchup chips, bro? That's what I need to know. Like, did they not even count them? Did they just give them fucking Lay's chips and, like, be like, hey, yo, just imagine that there's a ketchup on these. Whack. Shitty ass ketchups. Yo, welcome, Josephus. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Baby No Money comes in, and Baby No Money does some shit.
This is what happens when you get ketchup chips in America. They dwindle down the ketchup.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing it
We're
out.
saving
Yeah.
money, cutting costs.
That's
driving
American
profit.
ketchup chips.
So good, dude. I haven't eaten any.
My dude called out those ketchup chips. That's a real Canadian, bro. Bro, a Canadian sees that and they're like, hey, we got some ketchup chips. And I look at that bowl. Yo, that's a real Canadian right there, buddy. That is a real Canadian. Hey, yo, they ain't ketchup chips, bro. That's not a ketchup chip. That shit ain't red.
That's what we were
That's
saying.
exactly what we said.
You can also eat out of it if you want, because I know you don't always want gluten.
No, it's all good. So
every time you come here, we kill you.
Have you guys ever? Yeah, fair enough. Have you guys ever been east coast of Canada or no?
I went to. I don't think it's East Coast. I went to that. Man, it's morbid, but the only
Interesting, but I need to see this. I just want to see the foods. That's all I care about. Go for the links. I linked it in chat. Go click it if you want to watch the full video. I just want to see what they rate these foods. And to see if I even know what these Canadian foods are and to get the Canadians' opinion. And the Americans' or non-Canadians' opinions on if they would like it. But poutine slaps regardless of who you are. Ketchup chips are something that you either like or you don't like, but they are a Canadian classic. Like, they're in, like, everything. Like, it's very, very common. You know, when you get the multi-packs, like, there's always a bunch of fucking ketchup chips in them. And so, like, it's a fucking staple, but, like, I think that fucking, like, I'm not a huge ketchup chip guy, but I'll have some ketchup chips occasionally. But some people fucking love that shit. And the fact that it's not in the States, or, like, the fucking absolute excuse that they have of those fucking ketchup chips, I think that they shouldn't be allowed to call them ketchup chips. It's a crime. It's a goddamn crime. Fucking, it doesn't actually really taste like ketchup. Like, kind of, but at the same time, not really. It's its own thing. You gotta try it. It's great. Fucking big fan. And by big fan, I mean I think that it's good that they exist because I like them every once in a while. Not that, like, I'm eating them all the time, because they're definitely not in my top chips, but it's just like, hey, that's cool. Like, they're good little fucking, hey, I'll have some of those.
I think the pork will probably mask up the veal.
That's what I'm thinking.
Did you? French people really hate the way Canadians speak French, don't they?
Yeah.
Like enough so that my French teacher shit on them once a week. He was like, "Those fucking Canadians, man." Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
It's like mincemeat pie, pretty much. I remember I went on a date one time with a French Canadian girl.
Yeah, bring up. That was,
recently.
Like what movies came out in 1980?
Oh my
Okay,
God,
do they explain what this is?
Tortilla, it's like their meat
that- who's keeping
pie.
an eye
So
on
it's
the
made
food,
with
Tim?
veal, pork, and something else.
Shit, don't like veal.
Just try
I think the
Veal, pork, and something else.
pork will probably mask up the veal.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
The story
yeah.
that my dad needed me to go bowling with him, so I left.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's the most Charlie story I've ever heard.
I feel like this
It
with
is
like
good.
cranberry sauce would go crazy or
Oh
something.
my God!
Oh, cranberry sauce would be.
This is what chat was saying that they should have fucking done, had ketchup on. And then it was an unironic banger. And yeah, I can see that fucking mincemeat pie with like fucking like ketchup, though it sounds weird. Like, I could see that hitting good. I could see that. This thing fucking, it seems weird, but like, it's kind of like a burger pie. Why don't you just eat the mousse? Well, the mousse could be in these types of pies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not this, what was it called? Tortilla. Maybe not in the tortilla. But, you know, maybe there's a mousse tortilla. You know? Whereas mousse is grinded up. There's mousse. There's lots of mousse. Shrek is not really a fan of ketchup chips. But, like, at the same time, like, Shrek isn't going to say no if there's, like, ketchup chips at a party and it's, like, you know, the only chips. Like, yeah, I'll have some chips. See, look, he's like, oh, I'll have some. Look, he's just, like, reaching in, like, I'll have a bit of that, including the ketchup chips. Those American fucking whack-ass ketchup chips. I think TALORX should fight a moose live on stream. I think so too. I think that would be really good, and I think it would turn out well. Welcome, Nick. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. What in the low T sus shit type of live did I just come across? Very fucking low T, high type of live shit. That's exactly.
You just saved Canada.
Peak of it.
Thanksgiving food.
Okay, what do they put this?
I'm going S, but it's not a super S.
It's definitely not a super S because it's just like, it's kind of exactly what you would expect it to taste like.
The teeter on the super S.
Butter tarts? Butter tarts are Canadian? There's no way butter tarts are Canadian. Bro, you don't have butter tarts in the States? You telling me there's no butter tarts? I thought it was pretty wild when I found out that fucking ketchup chips didn't exist in the States. I guess they kind of do a bit now, but barely. Fucking butter tarts? I'm not a tart guy. I don't like fucking tarts. You know? I like cake. I'm not really a huge pie guy either. I'm like a fucking cake dude. Ice cream cake? Hell yeah, brother. Lobster rolls are in the States? Yeah. Yeah, fucking, especially in like the fucking like Maine and shit. Motherfuckers be getting them lobsters. That's true. I knew a woman from France driving her to Maribel Airport. We listened to Korea. She was laughing. I'm not offended. I'm not. I have no clue what any of that means, fucking, to be honest, Josephus. I'm sorry. And hey, Paul Squall, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Give me those red lobster rolls. Those red lobster rolls. Fucking, yo, I'm a big fan of like lobster and crab and shit, but I'm also like broke as fuck. And I would never like actually fucking pay for any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I would never actually pay for it. It's too expensive. And if it was just like, hey, here's free lobster at this place for some reason, then okay, I'm definitely gonna have that, but I'm not paying for it. Shit's fucking crazy.
Also, will say, this is probably better than the last like 2 I've ever had, because Home Slice is whipping it up.
All right, fucking poutine, S tier. Fucking, I don't know what this tortilla shit is, but I would probably say that that's probably B tier or light A tier. Lobster rolls are definitely A tier, maybe S tier. You know, depending on how you make them. I just like lobster, you know, like if I could just have like fucking lobster and a fucking bowl of butter or some shit, that's what I'm talking. But hey, yo, lobster rolls probably A tier.
You're figuring out what we did, which is when there's a really high-end professional chef cooking.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say white.
Ginger beef. Ginger beef is not a Canadian food, bro. You're telling me ginger beef is a Canadian food? Ginger beef origin. Calgary, Alberta. Oh my god, it was. Ginger beef, a popular Canadian Chinese dish, originated in Calgary, Alberta at the Silver Inn restaurant in the 1970s. Chef George Wong, working in the restaurant with his wife and sister, created the dish. Oh my god. That is fucking wild. Ginger beef is Canadian, bro. Bro, that is fucking crazy. Yo, does that mean that like Americans don't fucking know what like ginger beef is? Y'all eating ginger beef or no? Y'all eating... Are you telling me motherfucking Americans are not eating ginger beef, bro? Are you fucking kidding me? No way, bro. Oh my god, bro. This fucking shit is the goddamn best, bro. I thought it was Chinese too. I thought it was like a fucking like legit fucking thing, and then we kind of just, you know, fucking have it here, you know, in like Chinese restaurants and shit. I didn't think that it was a Canadian made In Calgary, Alberta? Oh my fuck. Goddamn Calgary. I think some places in the US have it. Oh my god, literally never heard of it. That is fucking crazy, bro. Yo, Igloo, was fucking ginger beef like kind of like a staple in your house like it was mine? Like, or is? Like, it's not really as much anymore because like my wife's not a huge ginger beef fan. But like when I was growing up, dog, fucking, oh, we had ginger beef and rice all the time, bro. Like from like the box, you know, like from M&M Meats or whatever, or like from like Superstore. Generally Superstore. But fucking, yo, oh, ginger beef. Oh my god, bro. Ginger beef is like goddamn high A, if not S tier, bro. Oh my god, bro. That is fucking crazy. But he's putting that shit at A.
Yeah, that's a high A for me. That's like, you give that to me for dinner, I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing. You gotta pair them properly. You get like some ginger beef and rice, bro. That is heaven. Oh my fucking god, bro. Yo, Americans, if you can find a place that has like ginger beef somewhere, you should try it, bro. Fucking, it is so goddamn good. It is. Like, I don't want to overhype it, but like, it's just so shocking to me that that's a Canadian thing.
That's really good. I'll take one.
I would say like the only thing I would do is just change a little bit of the recipe. I think dial back the twang a little bit and bring up more of the crisp.
You want beef.
I want beef.
Not ginger beef.
Yeah. But it's really good.
I gave it an A. I was just getting ready for the brain buster.
Here, you guys want to do it?
Yeah, bust our brain.
Not being able
What
to
is
speak
this?
French.
What is
Basically,
this?
like candy.
So,
Oh, a bear claw? Or a beaver tail, sorry?
I think has like a
It's a
population
beaver
of like
tail?
100,000.
That's fucking
And it's huge.
Is this Banff?
It's like ginormous. It's like twice the size of fucking Texas. Fun fact, did you know that like 75% of all the people in Canada live like 3 miles away from a border?
oh,
I think it's actually like 100 kilometers. I think it's 100 kilometers. Maybe 3 miles if you consider like an airport a border. But I think it's within 100 kilometers of the U.S. border.
these are beaver tails.
Beaver tails, dude. Let's go.
It is a beaver tail, yo. Fucking beaver tails are fucking wild, bro. Fucking beaver tails are sick as shit, bro. This shit's fucking amazing. Yo, fucking, if you ever go to Canada, I would highly recommend like going to like fucking like Banff or like Canmore. Go stay in like Canmore and then drive into Banff as a tourist for a day. And then go fucking out see the beauty of Alberta / BC fucking if you go deeper. But yo, dog, they got fucking them beaver tails, bro. Them authentic ass beaver tails, bro. That shit is next level. You can get that shit with like anything and everything on it. Anything you could ever imagine. This just happens to be fucking strawberries, bananas, and what? Peanut butter or I don't know, chocolate? Dog, you can go wild with the fucking beaver tail, bro. Those things are fucking awesome.
When I went to Mont Tremblant all these years ago, they had a shack for beaver tails, and I was like, "What the fuck's a beaver tail?"
Dude, it's so good.
So it looks like a fried pastry with.
Have you ever had an elephant ear?
No.
Okay.
It's like, who's making these? Because like beaver tail is like a fucking. I'm pretty sure like fucking beaver tail.
Basically,
is like, a
like
company.
elephant ear is just a Canadian or American beaver tail.
It's fried dough.
Really good. Here, you dig in.
Yeah. It's basically like candy.
So, I was early high school. I was very good at two things: DDR and Guitar Hero.
See, like, look
And
at
it
these.
was like I was living in a Disney movie in the center of town for the 2 nights I was there. Night 1, DDR competition. Night 2, Guitar Hero competition.
Now, did you participate?
I did, and I won.
And I don't really care. If you guys care, please feel free to watch the video and click the link that is in the chat. I need to see the rankings. Beaver tails are absolutely A tier. Do you think they're gonna hit out Nanaimo bars? Yo. Hey yo. Y'all know Nanaimo bars? Hit me up. 1's for yes, 2's for no. Fucking yo. If y'all know Nanaimo bars, those are the fucking Oh, we got it too. We got to know. We got to know for Nanaimo bars. Yo, dude, Nanaimo bars are like fucking high A, if not like low S. Nanaimo bars are fucking wild, bro.
But actually, I'll give that an S.
I was gonna say that's
Yeah. The thing is with beaver tails that I think also does kind of put it into S tier is how versatile it is. And same with the poutine. The poutine is very, very, very versatile. You can do some crazy shit with a poutine. Oh my god. Fucking, you can do a lot with them. They're very, very versatile. Same with beaver tails. Nanaimo bars aren't as versatile, but yo, fucking, you can tell fucking a Canadian about a Nanaimo bar. The Saskatchewan style Nanaimo bar. Fucking yo, I gotta find fucking only the Saskatchewanians will enjoy this. Maybe fellow Canadians will. Saskatchewan style Nanaimo bar corner gas. Come on, baby. Oh no. Fucking come on. Oh fuck. They don't have the clip. But it doesn't matter. We'll see if they show Nanaimo bars on here. They're giving them an S tier. I totally agree. Totally agree. I don't know how butter tart goes into S, but like for some people I guess. Like my dad would put fucking butter tarts on S tier for sure. My dad loves those fucking things. Just like tarts. He just like loves tarts. Whatever tarts. You know, just eat the tart. I eat those like they're nothing. Is what's a Saskatchewan Nanaimo bar? Sus. Fucking. It's a bit from Corner Gas. Where fucking she makes Nanaimo bars, but they aren't Nanaimo bars because Nanaimo's named after the fucking town of Nanaimo. In BC, I think. Nanaimo's in BC. So they're Saskatchewan style Nanaimo bars.
It's just
lower end of the S.
It's a very like that could never win.
No, it won't win.
It's not as
it's not something that you wake up and eat with your family. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like it's something like.
Okay, what's the next thing? What is this? Oh, it's a Nanaimo bar? Is this a Nanaimo bar? Dude, that is the wackest Nanaimo bar I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That is a Florida style Nanaimo bar. Oh my god, was that you should never have to ask, is that a Nanaimo bar? You see that motherfucker and you know. Welcome, Byronic. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. For asking for science. Is poutine flexible enough to wear a country gravy dousing of fries with cheese would count as a poutine? Because have you ever heard of country gravy on fries? Because holy shit. Hey, I haven't, but fucking, if you put some fucking cheese curds on there, you gotta get cheese curds. You can do that. And I'd also recommend maybe getting like a country fried steak. You know? Chopping it up, maybe with some fucking like nice crispy bacon. Chopping that up and some jalapenos for some spice. Then you got yourself a wild poutine. You know, now you're cooking. You know, Southern style poutine. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's not a Nanaimo bar. Okay, we gotta watch this. We gotta see what it says. We gotta see if they say that it's a Nanaimo bar. And I hope that Baby No Money's like, this is the wackest Nanaimo bar I've ever seen in my life. I'll show y'all a real Nanaimo bar after this.
I guess you don't drink very often.
Nah, no, definitely not wine. I actually can't
explain this to me.
Nanaimo bars. So this is where basically Vancouver Island's like a 2.5 hour ferry ride away from where I live. And I don't know if Nanaimo bars came from Vancouver proper or Vancouver.
No, they came from Nanaimo.
Vancouver Island, but Vancouver Island has like two major cities called Victoria and Nanaimo. And This shit, I grew up on this. Like, you would go on the ferry, basically have a cheeseburger and get in an Nanaimo bar with like your family if you're going to the island. And this is some real like local West Coast culture. Yeah,
I love that.
Look at this. Like they're.
This is some real like
Okay,
local
like-
West Coast culture. Yeah,
I love.
Like look at these. Look at these bars. Okay, they get better shot of the bars. Okay, oh fucking. We're in hell, so you can't see it well. Okay, let's go to the library. I'm still covering it a little bit. You see these bars? Fucking like this is like an Nanaimo bar. Like fucking there are some that are a little thinner, but like look at these chunky boys. Like this is what it is about, you know? That's an Nanaimo bar. Look at how thick and chunky and full this is. Look at these bars. Look at these Nanaimo bars, bro. Fucking look at how thin and weak and frail these Nanaimo bars are. Absolutely, that base, that foundation is weak. It has no filling. The top layer is lacking in care. I think the people of Nanaimo would say, oof. What are these blasphemous bars? What are these bars of blasphemy? Yes, the most important thing is the Kurds. You don't got poutine if you don't got the Kurds. Yes, absolutely. The Kurds are very important. You know, we acknowledge the Kurds around here. I had Kurds in there. Oh, I hate my phone. Hell yeah, well then that's a goddamn poutine. They come from Bar. Yes. Buddy's name was Nanaimo from the town of Bar. West Coast culture, fucking any Westies here? I'm a Westie. I'm a Centrally, I guess, but like, I would be considered Western Canada. Fucking Igloo would be considered Western Canada. Fucking, we're Westies, but I'd be more like Central. But in the fucking like breakdown of the shit, generally we're classed as like Western Canada. But look at these fucking bars, bro. Oh my god, I want an Nanaimo bar, bro. These things are fucking amazing. You know, like, I'm not a big fan of these like mint ones, and you know they're somewhat blasphemous, but at the same time, experiment. You know, oh, really great, really amazing. Oh,
Love that.
they're pretty
I feel
good.
like that you had a nice upbringing. Like,
Yeah, I mean, dude, growing up in Vancouver, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like after seeing basic.
oh, have I ever had it? No, I don't think so. I don't even think I know what country gravy is. Is like country gravy like a fucking? I don't even know what that is. Is it white gravy?
The world. Dude, it's like the safest place in the world. It's beautiful. Like 10 minutes downtown, you can be on skiing on an island or swimming in the ocean.
That is,
and it's like, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really one of the nicest
That's
places.
really good.
That's really good.
British Columbia is one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. Absolutely 100% totally agree. It is one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. It's quite expensive to live there, but it is very, very beautiful. I think that's something that, like, though I dream of like living in BC and shit, I also have nightmares of like driving in the mountains and shit, especially in the winter. Driving in the mountains in the winter is definitely not something that I want to do. That gives me great terror. You know, but the winters aren't as gnarly there, but still the roads are icy, and driving in the mountains is like one of my biggest fucking scarinesses.
It kind of almost tastes healthy because of the granola.
Yeah, it's like light.
Yeah.
What's the white stuff?
I don't know. What's the white stuff?
It's like a custard. It's a mix of like a custard powder, and then you activate it with like a little bit of butter.
Oh, okay. It's like refreshing.
It is.
It's weird.
It's almost like a frosting.
If they don't put an S tier, I don't know what they're.
The white vanilla.
Yeah, and there's not enough of it. There's not enough base, bro. Fucking, why did you have to make it so long? Don't make it so long. Make it, bro. They made it fucking like that's a long Nanaimo, bro. Fucking get fucking tighter, tighten it up there, bud. Fucking, you made it too thin. And they could have they had enough ingredients. Look at those huge ass pieces, bro. Fucking bro. They should be fucking cutting that in half and like stacking them on top of each other. Then you can get an Nanaimo bar experience. It's not the proper bite. It's not proper.
It's like a frosting kind of.
It's like a wet wafer.
Wow. It is kind of like a wet wafer.
It's moist wafer.
Oddly enough, that was my nickname in high school.
That's what they called him when he won the DDR
Really?
competition.
They were like, "Oh my God, the wet wafer struck again." Also, is this the last one? Do you want to come out here with us?
Sure.
Test your hand at Canadian trivia.
Yeah, man, you went crazy. That was all delicious.
Oh, they do Canadian trivia. I probably do shitty, but
yeah, that's an S.
Yeah, absolutely
It's almost
S.
like,
Good.
Ice cream
Okay, good. I'm glad they went S tier.
bar without being ice
Cold.
cream.
Yeah.
That's really good. All right, what was our favorite of the day?
Poutine.
It had
to be poutine.
But
But like, oh, that's just so like, I want to hear what fucking Baby No Money has to say about this as a Canadian, because like, as a Canadian, like, yes, that's true. Like, it's obviously the best, but like, it's kind of a disappointing answer because it's just like, yeah, everyone loves poutine. We get it. Fucking dog, Nanaimo bars, bro. Goddamn Nanaimos, dude. Fuck, I'm so glad they fucking popped up Nanaimos. But they fucking made them wrong and it makes me sad.
I really, really, really like the mince pie.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The toutière or whatever, however you say it. Yeah, incredible. I think that was, dude, it was just missing something and I don't know
That's
what
what
it
I'm
was.
saying. If it had
Ketchup.
Like,
sauce,
As the chat says.
wetter.
yeah, the poutine, but also that butter tart went crazy. I just have a weird thing where I don't like moving desserts forward. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
well, I just think poutine is
Poutine's
unbeatable.
so Canadian.
Yeah, it's very Canadian.
It
It's
was
very, very
incredible.
good.
You know what it was missing? It was missing Montreal smoked meat.
On the poutine?
On the poutine. That's how you...
See, like, that is one of a quintillion fucking combinations, bro. And I'm sure every Canadian fucking has their own opinion on, like, the ideal things to put on a poutine. You get some fucking pulled pork on a poutine, that's crazy. That shit goes crazy. Some fucking buffalo chicken on a poutine, that goes crazy. You know? Get some fucking jalapenos and some fucking other fucking vegetables if you like that shit. I'm sure that shit would go crazy. Goddamn, dude, you can do anything with a poutine. That's the amazing thing. Do you get in fights over poutine? Well, occasionally, only at the annual poutine fights, but you know, they implemented that since the Great Poutine War of 1956. So I always grew up with the teen fights, or poutine fights. You know, they call them the teen fits in French, fête de teen. So it essentially makes it so that once a year we all get our poutine fights and aggression out. Then throughout the year we go about our lives. It's kind of like a fucking Hunger Games situation, but like everybody does it. And nobody dies. We just fight. Well, not nobody. Very few people die. Like, the point isn't that people die. You know? It is to get your poutine aggressions out. So no, but yes. So, like, it's sanctioned. So, like, is it considered a fight? Depends on who you ask. I beat him at death last year. Tried to serve me American poutine. Fucking yo, well, like, that's the thing, you know, like, sometimes when, you know, people who are from America fucking, you know, come up to Canada here, and, you know, they get fucking, you know, you start filing taxes, and you're automatically signed up for the poutine fights, you know? If you're over the age of 18 and under the age of 65, you're in the poutine fights. So, like, Americans fucking, you know, like, they serve you some fucking absolutely whack-ass poutine, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll see you in March, bro. And it's like, fuck, bro. And you gotta throw down. You gotta throw down. And it's only once a year, though, like, so it's whatever, you know? It doesn't happen out in public. You know, a lot of things are going wild back in the early fucking 50s, late 40s, around the poutine wars. It's a wild time. I was asking because I was seeing barbecue fights. Yo, if you got fucking videos of barbecue fights, it's Friday, bro. Fucking, we can watch a barbecue fight video. Yo, I want to see this fucking tier list one more time. Fucking show it to me. Show me your final tier list. Where's that final list? Oh, here it is. Okay.
Week when I was like 6.
That's crazy. I'm going S.
Yeah, that's an S.
Yeah, so nothing gets fucking anything below a B, and the fact that lobster rolls are a B is fucking wild. I think that these are all just like really great Canadian foods. But you're not gonna send shit Canadian food, I guess. What would be like a shitty fucking food that's Canadian? I don't know. I didn't even know that half of these things are Canadian. That's not true. I didn't know butter tarts, ginger beef, or lobster rolls. I didn't even know what tortilla was, so. Okay, I use whatever gravy, but cheese curds are a must. They are a must. They are a must. They must be curdy. What is an American poutine? That's the thing. You only know when you taste it. You put it in your mouth and you say, this is an American poutine. And then they say, no, I swear. And you say, are you American? They say, well, yes, but I'm here now. It's American poutine. American poutine. Taste it. Taste it. American cheese isn't even cheese. God damn. American cheese is just CIA brainstem implanters. Holy shit, bro. My math fucking overlay isn't coming on, and it's very disappointing to me. But that shit would have popped off, and it would have been really good. But this here is a pretty whack fucking, like a pretty wild selection of fucking things. So I guess everything they did here is good, but like, I think putting this here in B is whack. I think it's wild. I used the term whack fucking when I meant to say wild. And that I didn't know quite a few of these things were Canadian. This is a line of I didn't know these were Canadians. If you look on the product package, it says cheese product. Oh, shit. Shit. They're just sending you fucking gelatin with some milk powder in it. All right, we're getting to Frank Turek and Charlie Kirk. All right? We're getting Frank Turek and Charlie Kirk. It's 15 minutes. We'll see how long it takes to get through it. I don't know how much I'll have to say. I will point out that it looks like he's using an RE20. The black version of this microphone is like my dream microphone. It's so beautiful and I love it very much. But like, it sucks that this fucking absolute loser has such a beautiful microphone. Ben Shapiro uses one too sometimes, from what I've seen. And it's like, fuck, that's a nice microphone. Dennis Prager does too, I think. A lot of radio people use them because they're an amazing microphone. Fucking, yeah. It's a great mic. I didn't mean to do that. I don't have enough dabs to do it at the moment. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go here and let's learn about Jesus. From Charlie Kirk and Frank Turek. The two fucking most trustworthy people I've ever met in my entire life. So I think that we should, fucking work our way through this together. I think this shit goes on longer than fucking 15 minutes, but this just came out 2 days ago. So this is pretty recent. And Frank Turek is the Christian apologist who we have watched many times on stream. I am not a fan of in any way, shape, or form. And I think that he's a disgusting son of a bitch. I think he's lying, and I think that he's a fucking loser. I don't know. I saw a vid, I'm assuming, of someone making American cheese. Some real cheese, which blew my mind. God damn. They're putting real cheese in the cheese again. Make America cheese again. It's muted. All right.
I'm gonna have you debate our AI in a second.
Let's do it, man.
You're gonna have him debate AI.
Frank is one of my mentors and.
Dude, he's got 3 fucking RE20s.
Frank is one of
4. He's got 4, bro. God damn, that's a lot of money. And they have a picture of Trump here like a goddamn dictator. That is so fucking wild, bro. Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine being that goddamn cucked, bro? Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god, look at that fucking set, bro. Like, the rest of this is weird. Is that another picture of Trump? Who is that? That can't be another picture of Trump. That's so fucking funny, bro. And he has a 47 hat. Bro, that is so fucking funny. How much do you think that the fucking Trump administration is fucking paying him? Oh my god, bro. That is fucking amazing. Yo, I wonder what kind of decks these are. I'm sure that these are like so they can control the audio going to their headphones and shit. And like their microphone volume and shit. And like can like mute and like turn people down and shit. Yo, that's it. I don't care, Charlie Kirk, fucking about your fucking shit and your fucking cult dictator statue. I want to check out how you got your audio set up here, bro. This is wild. I know it's probably not crazier than any other setup, but you just got it like up here so I can kind of see it and I can think about it.
My mentors and friends and teachers, and we've been studying together.
Oh yeah,
here in Phoenix. It's kind of our off season, right? So it's a little different than an NFL player. I have 2 off seasons a year. So my on, it's similar to you. You're on season fall and spring.
Yeah, well, I'm doing colleges too, just not as many as you, man. You're killing it.
How many do you do?
We try and do anywhere between 15 and 20 a year. You're doing 15. You're doing 25 a semester.
Yeah, we do about 50 to 60 a year.
Crazy.
Yeah, the pace is out of control.
Yeah, but it's great.
Sorry, doing what? I'm sorry. I gotta restart. I got distracted. I was looking at his earpiece. I'm sorry. I gotta restart. I'm restarting. Sorry.
We've been studying together.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they've been studying together.
Off season, right? So it's a little different than an NFL player. I have 2.
Fucking yo, he's studying with Frank Turek, bro. What are they studying? They're studying apologetics, bro. There's no way they're fucking like, actually studying like Bible scholars and a better understanding of the Bible beyond what is fucking helpful to their narrative that they're gonna push regardless of what the facts are.
2 off seasons a year. So my on, it's similar to you. You're on season fall and spring.
Yeah, well, I'm doing colleges too, just not as many as you, man. You're killing it.
How many do you do?
We try and do anywhere between 15 and 20 a year. You're doing 15. You're doing 25 a semester.
Yeah, we do about 50 to 60 a year.
Crazy.
Yeah, the pace is out of control.
Yeah.
So he's going to 50 to 60 fucking schools, college campuses a year and doing speeches. It's such a fucking goddamn loser. But like people actually like think that fucking Charlie Kirk is cool and smart. Charlie Kirk is like actually like respected by some people still. Like that shit's so crazy to me. Studying how to be even worse than you already are. Yeah, absolutely. Like they're not trying to actually study fucking the Bible and the scholarship behind it and like trying to understand the fucking situation and the culture at the time that fucking inspired the book and like how it was constructed and those types of things beyond using it for their fucking narrative. And it's just like, okay, bro, why don't you just try to like learn something for like the beauty of like learning and trying to grow? No, you're just gonna be a weird champ. So I like to lull at the weird champs.
But it's great.
And so just remind your audience, you do cross-examined. You have the best books out on Christian apologetics.
That's what my mom says.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she's right.
That's right. I don't have enough faith to be an atheist is the big one. Stealing from God. Why?
I don't know if faith being an atheist is like a fucking such a hilarious fucking premise, bro. I think it's so fucking hilarious. And I haven't fucking read it. Because I know Frank Turek shit. I've watched many of his preachings, his apologetics work. He's not a pastor. He's an apologist. Apologists, for those of you who don't know, are those who go out and try to answer the fucking finger quotes big questions of like the Bible and God and those types of things, and making defense of like the hard verses and those types of things by twisting the Bible and making excuses for things. by, instead of looking at the facts and letting them lead them to a conclusion, they have a conclusion and then they take the facts and bastardize them to fit that conclusion. And then they're the ones who go and preach that shit. Absolutely disgusting fucking loser. Absolutely fucking awful person. I have no respect for most apologists. I think many of them are just, they grew up Christian and those types of things, and they think they're doing the Lord's work. They're doing 1 Peter 3:15. Going out and fucking, making a defense for your faith, and I think that's great. But when motherfuckers know better and they don't fucking learn and they keep repeating the shit they've been corrected on many times, that's when it's like, oh, okay, no, dude, you're just like a fucking, a grifter fucking slash, not necessarily a grifter, because that implies that, like, they, are kind of just doing it for the money. But I think that, like, he's an ideological fucking zealot who won't have his mind changed and is profiting off of it, so he obviously won't stop. There are some people who I think genuinely believe their shit, I think that Kent Hovind, though, I think that Kent Hovind is a disgusting piece of shit. And he's been proven wrong a million times. I think he genuinely believes his shit. I think he also uses it as a weapon. And I think he also uses it to, like, make others feel inferior. And, to perpetuate fucking patriarchy and his power over his wives and those types of things. I think he obviously does that. But I think he genuinely believes a lot of the shit. I think that he's entrenched.
Theists need God to make their case. Those are the two biggies on apologetics.
And so you go to college campuses and you do similar type vibe that I do, open question, open mic, and your stuff has gone very viral throughout the years. Before we dive into just some of the fun, because I'm going to have you debate our AI in a second.
Let's do it, man.
Yo, dude, do they have an atheist AI, bro? They have an atheist AI? Fucking, yo. I stole his shit and fucked his son. I love stealing God's shit. Stole his shit and fucked his son. Oh, there we go.
But before we do that, what are some of the changes?
I need to study making
today,
poutine, absolutely.
versus what you've heard from students 5 years ago and 10 years ago?
Well, let's go back 15 years ago.
Great.
In the heyday of the new atheists, we got so many questions from atheists, and we got so much
Hey, Inspector Diameter, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome.
pushback from atheists. But I'm going to schools now, Charlie, and the organizers are saying, hey, when you come and talk about the evidence for Christianity, could you spend more time on the New Testament than whether or not God exists? Because we're having trouble finding a lot of atheists on campus.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Fucking, we're having a harder time finding people who are fucking atheists and wanting to go to your fucking stupid bullshit, Frank. You're played out. And, like, there's, like, probably, like, more, like, Muslims or, like, Jewish people or, like, fucking other religions fucking that believe in, like, their own gods and shit, and, like, they don't believe in Jesus Christ, so, like, fuck off. So it's like, hey, yo, we got people of all different faiths here. So if you're going to try to sell your fucking faith, which is, at the end of the day, Christianity, not the truth, then you got to focus on New Testament here, because, like, a lot of these people believe in the Abrahamic God anyway. It's this fucking Jesus being God shit they don't believe. Hey, welcome, Globus. Great to see ya. And Holiday, great to see you as well. Big shout out, Globus. Atheists just want to debate your ass. Don't want to debate your ass. Yeah, no, not anymore. They had their time with Frank Turek, and Frank Turek proved that he's a goddamn lying piece of shit. And they're like, okay, fuck it, I'm done with him. So they're just like, no, fuck him. Who the fuck is New Atheists? Well, there was a big movement of, like, New Atheist movement. Like, a lot of those, like, early, like, skeptic channels. Fucking, like, early, like, Aaron Raw and those types of people. And fucking Matt Dillahunty, I think, were, like, big in that time. And there was a lot of fucking things like that. Where there's a lot of, like, atheist shit. But they kind of came out on the better side of history than a lot of the other people who started out as, like, skeptic fucking atheist shit. There was a lot of fucking Islamophobia and fucking misogyny and shit entrenched in it and stuff as well in many places and times. And It was a wild time. Fucking not Charlie Kirk, TJ Kirk, fucking the amazing atheist, just like just like wild OG fucking Reddit and fucking YouTube shit, A lot of fucking like hat fedora tipping fucking Reddit atheists.
Okay, atheism is waning, and the idea that there's at least some spiritual force out there is gaining strength, and now Christianity is being looked at from all areas, as you know, because people are now, you know what's driving people to consider Christianity?
Fear, uncertainty, absolute terror on a daily basis, needing to feel like they have someone there because there's a problem with alienation from our labor, our loved ones, and any opportunity to find community due to the lack of third spaces, and just being completely drained from having your surplus value drained from you day after day after day.
Evil. There's too much
evil.
Evil in the world.
So
things are getting worse and worse, and people are going, there's got to be more to life than this. There's got to.
Absolutely. And just before you finish that here, all praise Trump, and we got to run an ad here for Black Rifle Coffee. 25% off. Use Kirk Train. I know how this is gonna sound, but McDonald's makes nice, quick to eat poutine. Their poutines are alright. Burger King's poutines are better than fucking McDonald's poutines. Fucking if you're going fast food poutines. I'm not a big Burger King guy. I don't hate Burger King, but like I think that McDonald's is much better than Burger King. But Burger King has a way better poutine. They have better their fries are. I don't like Burger King fries more than I like McDonald's fries, but McDonald's fries are not the proper type of fry for poutine. Poutine needs to be on a bit thicker fry, not like a big fucking lumberjack ass fry, but like a thicker fry, not like a shoestring fry. Fucking so Burger King just the fries adapt better to gravy, and they have better gravy. And also here's my hot take: I put ketchup on my poutine. Canadians probably are puking and dying right now, but I put ketchup on my poutine and I like it, and y'all can eat my ass. Also, fear of being murdered by Christians. Yeah, that too. Quit describing me. Go to Harvey's if you like frozen poutine. Harvey's. Fucking I haven't been to a Harvey's in fucking I think I've only ever once.
Got to look at Christianity
at a Home
again.
Depot.
And the work you're doing on college campuses
in Regina
is making people see Christianity as at least plausible.
Yes.
This guy Charlie.
I've only ever been to a Harvey's once. Like I said, they're fucking 10, not even 10. Oh my god, I'm so old, dude. When I was 10, 20 years ago, bro, at a Regina fucking Home Depot had a Harvey's in it.
People see Christianity as at least plausible.
Yes.
This guy Charlie Kirk is really sharp.
At least plausible? What's making people see this as plausible? Fucking, I guess like I was saying, there are things that are making people think, hey, I need something there. But I don't think it's because they're necessarily hey, I fully just am now understandably accepting all these different things that Jesus Christ did. But it's more of just a heightened sense of emotional fucking vulnerability, and they're crying out for, reaching out for anything, and they go to what they know, which is what their fucking society is enforced to be the main hegemonic religion of their area, be it Islam, be it Christianity, be it fucking Judaism, be it whatever your community and your environment is. Most likely in the United States is going to be Christianity. So that's why I think a lot of people are doing that. They're realizing that all they were taught fucking with the American dream, and if they work hard they can do X, Y, or Z, was a lie. And they're seeing it all fucking crumble down, and they're fucking scared. And they find solace in things that remind them of a simpler time, maybe. Though it may be incorrect, and though it may be kind of based on events that I don't think should have happened in the first place, which is fucking teaching kids religion. I think that's a big reason why I think maybe people might be fucking leaning more back towards that way. But also the nuns or the no religions are growing. But also I did see some shit that church attendance is actually going up. And I think that those things I'm talking about could have an influence on that.
And he believes in Christianity. Maybe I ought to look at Christianity again, because you're in the political world.
Yes, that's right. Primarily.
Yeah, yeah. And so people are going, Charlie is one of the sharpest speakers I've seen, and he is an evangelical Christian. Maybe he knows something I ought to look into.
I do hear that feedback a lot. By the way, the most promising.
I do hear that feedback that I'm one of the smartest people they know, and that it's shocking that I'm an evangelical Christian. I do hear that a lot. Thank you, Frank. I don't even think he's going to say thank you.
Thing that we receive, freedom@charliekirk.com, our emails or message on social media. We probably get 1,000 a year. Charlie, I believe in God because of you. I go back to church. And that doesn't count the comments. Because the comments, you don't know, they could be trolls or whatever. But we get thousands.
Bro, if fucking Charlie Kirk fucking brought you to fucking Jesus, guess where you're not going, homie? Guess where you're not going? Dog, if fucking Charlie Kirk is what brought you to Jesus, unless fucking Jesus brings you then away from Charlie Kirk, you're not going where you think you're going, Big Pimpin'. Oh, see you there. I'll fucking see you there. Whew. We're going a layer deeper. We're going to the Charlie Kirk layer. Oh my God. Oh, that is so fucked. I feel for those people. Hey, yo, dog. Fucking please. Like, let's chat, my dude. Fucking, I'm not gonna fucking be an asshole or anything like that. Unless you're an asshole, then we can fucking play ball. But, you know, we can chill and chat and just, like, talk it out. Like, fucking, what's going on? What's up? What are your thoughts? What do you believe? What is God to you? What is Jesus to you? What is sin? What is evil? What is, you know, all sorts of things. We can go into a million different places. I'd love to chat with you. Fucking join the Discord if you're a fucking Christian and you want to fucking have a nice chat about Christianity. You want to do some apologetics or some shit or try to chat or whatever. I think it'd be great. It'd be fun.
Thousands of comments, Charlie. I've strengthened my faith in God and Jesus, and
absolutely.
I'm pro-life because of you. And that's awesome because that's an ultimate purpose to what we do. It's not the sole purpose. I mean, we believe
the sole purpose is obviously the money. Like, look at this studio, dog. I got 4 RE20s with fucking probably really expensive mounts, bro. Everybody's got their own fucking input, output, I'm assuming. Fucking monitors and fucking adjusters on their fucking table in front of them. Obviously, that's why, bro. Hey, yo, fucking, if I gotta pray to Jesus before every stream and fucking we can get some RE20s up in this bitch, I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
believe that once we instruct people of the civil law, then that will point people to Christ. But no, it's
of the civil law? What the fuck is the civil law? Sorry.
People of this to what we do. It's not the sole purpose. I mean,
the sole
we
purpose.
believe that once we instruct people of the civil law, then that will point people to Christ.
What the fuck is the civil law? What the fuck is civil law? I'm gonna look up civil law and it's gonna be just like the town law. Right? What is civil law in Canada? Private law is set between individuals. What is he talking about? Is he talking about like the non-aggression principle or something? Maybe fucking, I don't even know. I don't even know what he could possibly be talking about.
But no, it's a very exciting moment. Would you say that? I don't think atheism is dead. My friend Eric Metaxas, I think, gets a little bit ahead of himself, but it seems to be dying.
Yeah, it's waning.
I don't think atheism is dead. I think that fucking just having fucking YouTube channels that are just like, hey, here's fucking atheist content is fucking not as profitable and not as big as it used to be. Absolutely. Because I think a lot of them have been all doing and saying like a lot of the similar things. And that's fine. But a lot of that's fucking been waning. But I do think that there is also genuinely a rise in fucking like religiosity in some like younger people and shit. Motherfuckers are going back to church, fucking seeing a lot more of these motherfuckers becoming more entrenched and more fundamentalist and pretty wild. So I do think that it is important that fucking we check shit and fucking still fucking be talking about it, and even more important now to talk about it from a political lens as well, or like with a leftist fucking view.
Yes.
And because they're doing it with a fucking rightoid chud fucking point of view, so don't get it twisted.
And the difference between 15 years ago and now is people used to wonder if Christianity was true. Now they're asking, is Christianity good? So,
what? They used to be asking, is Christianity true? And now they're asking, is Christianity good? What was the answer to the first question? Because you could still say, no, it's not fucking true. But is it good? Yes. So you can still accept it, even if it's fucking not true. No, it's not true, nor is it good. I would absolutely agree. And welcome, Xanath. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I would totally agree, 100%. I don't think that it is true nor good. Civil law sounds like sovereign citizen shenanigans. Absolutely it does, right? It sounds like non-aggression principle type of shit. That's how I was going to look it up and fucking getting caught on my fucking mat here. Rolled a little off the edge. But fucking, yeah, absolutely. It sounds like some non-aggression principle ass fucking, hey, you don't fucking harm me, I don't harm you. Once you get that, then that'll lead to Christ? Like, what? I don't know what this civil law means here. If you know what civil law means here, please tell me. Any Kirk fans? Fucking butt fucking, god damn it. Yo, what happened to the butt fucking counter? Why isn't it working?
Wonder if Christianity was true. Now they're asking, is Christianity good? So the top 3 objections on a college campus that I get, and I think you're getting too if you think about it, the top 3 objections to Christianity are morality, morality, and morality. And Charlie, we don't like judgment in our country, right?
Top 3 objections to
morality and morality. Think
to
about
Christianity.
It. The top 3 objections to Christianity are morality, morality, and morality.
The top 3 objections to Christianity, I would say, are probably, yeah, morality is a fucking big one. I would say fucking corruption of the fucking text, I think is a very big thing. Not actually knowing the fucking history of fucking Jesus. And honestly, I think that fucking, I would say morality, the text itself. Let's just boil it all down to the text itself. And the fucking institutions, the churches, the fucking Catholic Church, the Protestant churches, and that which comes from their own interpretations from said text. Which I know also covers a lot. But morality is a big fucking cover-all of a lot of things. So morality is a problem. The text itself is a problem. And the outcomes of those texts pushed by fucking institutional or fucking large powers, be it just even on a church level, is harmful. Fucking, which I guess you could toss down to morality maybe, if you want to be super, super broad. But I think it goes beyond that. I think it goes beyond just morality. When I say like the harm it's caused. Top 3 reality, morality, and why so many pedos. True.
And Charlie, we don't like judgment in our country, right? We want God to be, as C.S. Lewis put it, a benevolent old man who just wanted to look down and see that everybody was having a good time.
Yeah, we want to be nicer than God.
Right, right. But God is the God of judge. He's infinitely just and he's infinitely loving.
Which is funny because the campus
want to be
group is
nicer
very big
than
on
God.
justice. That's their big
I know.
thing. Yeah. But not.
The campus group is very big on justice. Justice for whomst? Justice for whomst, Charlie? What are they fighting for justice for? Fucking TPUSA fights for justice. Okay, let's see here. Turning. Okay, so I look at TPUSA fights for justice. AI is like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Wikipedia pops up, Turning Point USA. Money and misinformation, how Turning Point USA something. Turning Point USA case study of the hard right in 2024. What is Turning Point USA's right-wing nonprofit stated mission of whatever? Political research associate amid scandal over TPUSA's funding. New sheriff wants to fight crime with environmental justice. All right, this is fucking page not found. This is on the TPUSA page. Justice. Oh, justice. We're gonna search justice. Supreme Court justice. Florida mother continues to seek justice for her child's secret transition. Bruh. Not that their fucking child was fucking mistreated while they were going through transition. Fucking, but that fucking the mother is probably a piece of shit. Fucking Florida mother whose daughter secretly went through social transition at school filed a lawsuit claiming the school district intentionally deceived parents and concealed it. Fucking goddamn it. They did shit like that here in Saskatchewan too, where they made it so that fucking they couldn't like hide that shit from their parents if they wanted to identify by a different name or different pronouns at school. It's fucking absolutely ridiculous, stupid fucking nonsense. New sheriff wants to fight crime with environmental justice. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson compares bans of minor gender transitioning. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like fucking University of Maryland offers course now on how fatness is a social justice issue. God forbid they actually fucking like take the class and like try to actually learn from what they're saying. All right. Fucking absolutely wild. Okay. They seem to be fighting for justice pretty hard. Hey, Vampire Hunter D, fucking thank you. Welcome to the TALORX gang. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're watching like two of like the worst people in the world.
Not really. They say they are, but
that's why
I guess like justice for like fetuses. They fight for fetus justice, probably, is what he's talking about. You know, or fighting against fucking birth givers' rights to fucking stop a fucking pregnancy.
And justice. That's their big
I know.
thing. Yeah.
I hate them
Not
too,
really.
absolutely.
They say they are. But
That's not a C.S. Lewis quote. Fucking, yo, C.S. Lewis always gets quoted because they're just like, oh, but C.S. Lewis said that. It's like, why do I care what fucking C.S. Lewis had to say? You know? Like, if it's not fucking meaningful or fucking, hey, woohoo. Fucking, if it's not, like, meaningful to me or, like, relevant or whatever, like, why do I care who said it or why he said it? I don't care.
That's why I always ask them, look, there's two things you can have in the afterlife. You can have either justice or grace. Does anybody here want justice in the afterlife? I don't want justice. I want grace. If I get justice, Charlie, I'm toast. And
why? Why? Are you that big of a son of a bitch? Dog, have I fucking, like, you know, been kind of shitty at times and, like, fucked up and, like, not, like, the perfect, most amazing person in my life? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But, like, dog, like, I think that I try. I think that I'm a pretty good person. I think that I do the best with what I can. I think that I try to live a pretty moral, ethical, fucking great life in, like, you know, trying to treat people fucking well. And yeah, I could probably fucking work on fucking, you know, being a little more, like, joyous in the fucking chat. Fucking not in the chat. In the fucking, like, real life and shit at work. But, like, I don't think, like, eternal punishment fucking would fucking be just. I don't think that I'm worthy of death or anything. Fucking. Who is fucking. Yo, I don't know if we can fucking make that fucking claim. Fucking, that is a statement of fact which we cannot fucking make. And I'm deleting the message for that point. Glory to God, Z. Are you putting the Z in there on purpose? Like a Russia Z thing? Glory to Z. Yeah, clearly. Yo, we're fucking looking after our fucking, one of my wife's colleagues' dogs. They're cute dogs, and they're like not big dogs, but fucking Christ, bark, and it's pretty wild. Fucking just 3 dogs, and our house isn't very big, so it's just like fuck. But I'm making it. Let him sue me. Fucking, I don't want to be involved in your shit. Do it outside of here. If you want somebody to sue you, fucking do it far away from my shit. I want nothing to do with it. I don't even want to know about it. I want nothing to do with it. I in no way say that anybody should do anything to anybody that would require them to get sued. I would never fucking say anything or have any part to do with any of it. Don't do anything that could potentially be actionable anywhere near me. Please. Oh God, not here. Why is Butthead on screen? Ayo. The only Z we glorify here is Z New. Absolutely. 100%. Fucking, you're an absolute fucking bootlicker. Can you imagine fucking going into some random dude's chat and pogging out over a fucking political leader that has nothing to do with like what we're talking about? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine how big of a fucking loser you'd have to be doing that, bro? That's so funny. Glory to Vladimir Putin, GOAT 100% owner of this planet. Oh my God, bro. Can you imagine? Yes, I am going to go and write thing about our leader who, like, it's not even like we just like had an election or anything. Like, who cares? He's been around for like fucking 150 years. And you're still simping? What the fuck? Glory to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin, these fucking nuts in your mouth. Let's go.
Amazing.
Oh, God damn. Your daddy's a fucking loser, bro. Your daddy's stupid. Your daddy's dumb, and I don't like your daddy because I think he's just a stupid, dumb, poopy head.
Infinitely
Vladimir Putin. Absolutely.
just being is going to judge me. Get justice, Charlie. I'm toast. An infinitely just being is going to judge me. He's got. I haven't been infinitely just, so I deserve justice.
An infinitely just fucking being would know that you're not infinitely just because you are fucking a finite being. So of course they would factor that in, you stupid asshole. You stupid fucking asshole. You know what you're fucking doing. You know what you're fucking doing. Franklin, you know goddamn well what you're doing. Shut up. Shut up.
What do you have to say, and this is an AI-generated one, but I hear this all the time. This helps me kind of remember, about the Bible, and I think I know your answer.
Read the fucking question. Just read it out. Don't fucking paraphrase it. Read it out.
Answer this. And I've read a couple books about this, but that the story of the Old Testament closely resembles Canaanite and Mesopotamian deities. That.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Bro. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so excited to hear his answer. See what the fuck this motherfucker says. Keep my AI out of your filthy mouth, Kirk. Filthy Kirk mouth. Absolutely. Drifter's gonna grift.
The Old Testament has like a lot of similarities, such as the story of Moses,
or such as fucking Yahweh and like his very existence, and how the Canaanites were, or the Israelites were just a fucking group of the Canaanites, and the Canaanites were actually fucking Israelites were Canaanites. Not all Canaanites were Israelites, but all Israelites were Canaanites originally. And they were just another of the ites. And they came from there. And that fucking El and fucking Asherah and Baal and Yahweh and all those are part of the fucking Canaanite pantheon. And you can see how the fucking shit starts to adjust and different names used and fucking shit's adjusted and edited and changed. Yes, it is. I don't care what you had to say. Like, it is. So, unless he says, yes, it is, but that doesn't mean it's not fucking God written because God inspired those too. You know, maybe he could say that. He should say that. I would say that.
The creation story or a flood story.
Oh, yeah, sure. Every ancient culture has a flood story.
Sure.
Now, what do you think the reason for that is?
Because there was a flood.
There's a flood, right? Everybody has.
Because there was floods everywhere. Not a flood. You're being sneaky. You're being sneaky. When you say because there was a flood, ha 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 ha. He's sneaking in there that Noah's flood, global flood. No. Everywhere has a flood story. Why? Because fucking different places tended to, like, you know, spring up around water if you could, because, well, you need water to fucking drink and exist. And fucking large bodies of water and, like, water sources can flood. And so, like, that happened, like, everywhere. You know? So, yes, they were very common. Not because there was one flood that fucking flooded the whole world, but because every community happened to have these things called floods. Not every community, but many of these communities, or the ones that wrote about them, have fucking documented flooding. Many of which is documented by things like those stories.
Some sort of story related to it. But if you look at the story of Moses, for example, you don't find parallels that are all that close. And if you do, it doesn't necessarily mean that Moses copied. What's unique?
Dog, have you ever fucking heard the story of fucking Sargon of Akkad? And I'm not talking fucking the fucking piece of shit fucking origin of Sargon of Akkad. Yo, fucking... I don't know, I haven't seen this. I just wanted to tell like his birth story real quick. See if it's in here.
During the late 24th century BC, ancient Mesopotamia underwent a period of continual war over control of the region. Credited with being the first emperor in recorded history, Sargon of Akkad successfully united multiple Sumerian city-states and conquered all of Mesopotamia to form the Akkadian Empire. As a tribute to the lasting impact of his life and legacy, future generations refer to him as Sargon the Great.
Birth of Sargon of Akkad. I need Moses and fucking
beginnings to conquer the most powerful city-states of his time.
Is this an AI fucking video? I want to die.
About the Sargon of Akkad. To understand Sargon's rise to power, we need to go back over 4,000 years of civilizations. And it was home. This land was situated between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. And it was home to various cities.
I'm sorry, Globus, but when I hear an AI voice on this, I want to click off. I automatically
the most powerful among them were the Sumerians, who were known for their advanced...
Okay, fucking, yo, essentially, fucking, he has a very, very similar story to the origins of, to the story of Moses. Where he was pretty much, like, put in, like, a basket and, like, put in, like, the river and, like, found and those types of things. Like, it's very, very close to the story of Moses. Historically, the Exodus did not fucking happen. There's no fucking archaeological evidence of the Exodus, and there's no fucking, there's no evidence of ancient Hebrew or Israelite people being enslaved in mass in Egypt. There is this group called the Hyksos, but they weren't really like a thing that the story could be based off and those types of things, but it was not real and never actually happened, and was a story, a myth story told to explain where these things came from and where these religious traditions came from and why they are different from those around them and why they're separate from those of Egypt and many different things. There's many different reasons to why these like stories and these early biblical figures who were completely mythological, like Moses, like Joshua, who then takes the reins, like Samuel and those types of things. Fucking these are like mythological like fucking people. Later on, there's historical fucking people. But fucking, yes, there are fucking things that are taken from other stories of the cultures and the areas around them to fucking help craft and make their stories. You see it very, very clearly. So it's undeniable, especially with like the story of like fucking Moses and like anything in like the Torah and shit. The first 5 books, like fuck, it's like it is undeniable.
Unique. It doesn't necessarily mean that Moses copied a story of.
Okay, sorry, I
everybody
need to
has
hear
some
this
sort of
again.
story
Sorry.
related to it. But if you look at the story of Moses, for example, you don't find parallels that are all that close. And if you do, it doesn't necessarily mean that Moses copied. What's unique about the Israelites is that they are told to be separate from their neighbors. That's one reason.
Yeah, that's literally what I was fucking talking about. It's the reason why fucking Moses and that whole story and that whole situation, all that stuff was built. One of the main things was to show that, yeah, that they were different. That this is why they are separate from Egypt. They do all the things different from Egypt because Egypt's bad and they serve these gods, and this is why, XYZ. No, it isn't real. No, it is not real. That is true.
And they're pushing out.
Oh, no worries. AI slop is AI slop. True.
The Canaanites, wholly separate, right?
Same word.
The last thing they want to do is borrow from the people that they're trying to separate from. In fact, what happens to them is when they do get too intermingled with the Canaanites, God judges them and continues to say,
It's pretty cool that he's talking about this, actually, with fucking Charlie Kirk, a master of fucking right-wing fucking propaganda. A master of right-wing propaganda. And the right-wing propaganda machine does a great job of fucking taking fucking left-wing issues and bastardizing them and taking them and fucking just making them absolutely atrocious abominations. Like freedom of speech used to be like a left-wing thing. And they came and they turned shit into a bastardization. Christianity does all the time with all sorts of things. And it's similar to how the stories and the shit morphs, So it's very similar. It happened back then too, because what? Humans are humans. And yes, there are different customs and different ways of life and those types of things. But taking other people's stories and using them for your own shit and your own propaganda is also a way of fucking showing your dominance or your fucking superiority over your opponent in that case. The fucking right does it with leftist things because they are their opponent and they steal their shit and bastardize it. It's the same with ancient myths. Our God was the one who did this, not your God. Our God is actually the one in control the whole time, who did all these things that you talk about. Yeah, and it was our God, and this is how he actually did it.
Playing the harlot. You're going with Baal. You're going with all these other deities, and you should be worshiping me. So he judges them.
Baal, Yahweh's fucking brother in the fucking Canaanite pantheon, or no?
And so, without getting into too much detail, though, is there any credence to this idea that the Bible was copied regionally between other River Valley civilization mythologies?
I have not necessarily heard that objection, but I can tell you from
Bill Maher said.
Sorry, say that again?
Regionally between credence to this idea that the Bible was copied. Regionally between other River Valley civilization mythologies.
What do you mean the Bible was copied from other River Valley mythologies? I think if you fucking sufficiently explained the first point, it would kind of answer that point. The answer is yeah. The Bible is fucking a book of books. It depends on what you mean by the Bible, but yeah. A lot of the different things like the myths and the histories and those types of things and all of this, these like legendizing of characters and making them do crazy, cool, amazing things. Yeah, a lot of those things were things that were kind of in the cultural milieu. They were kind of in the air and were fucking taken and adapted to be more fitting for the intended audience. And the intended audience was fucking people in that time. And there's all different types of books of the Bible. There's like poetry, there's law that's fucking heavily influenced by fucking law codes around them, Hammurabi, the Code of Hammurabi, very famously and very much so. Fucking, there's different ideas. The whole ideas that Jesus came through were like apocalyptic fucking ideas that were adapted more from Greek or Roman fucking thought. You know, like you see it change and adjust with the culture and what's happening around it. You see it morphing throughout the whole fucking Bible. So yeah, it depends on what you mean by taking from these fucking myths and things, but yeah, if you mean adapting to the culture and the material conditions and the situation and the environment around them and their fucking literary goals with what they were trying to do with the production of those texts, then yeah, they did. It wasn't just straight copying. That fucking completely fucking downplays almost all of it, you know? Fuck. But no, yeah, heavily influenced and adapted, yeah, for sure. Just like this fucking show is heavily influenced and adapted by all the shows that came before it. This fucking little banner down here, the bisexual lighting, the use of the RE20s, the side-by-side frames here with the fucking white frame around it, this fucking like color scheme, just everything is just so derivative. Everything is so goddamn derivative. I've seen all of this before. I've seen all of it. It's almost like it's influenced and taken from those things around it. And yes, it is influenced by that. Whether they know it or not.
I have not necessarily heard that objection, but I can tell you from...
Bill Maher said that on our show, remember? You know.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's...
Remember? No, I don't. I don't watch your show, you fucking weirdo.
Here's the problem. If you look at the archaeology, so let's just look at the archaeology.
Yeah, let's do
Let's go
that.
back.
I love fucking taking my archaeology from fucking Frank, the archaeologist Turek. Let's go fucking hunt for some dinosaur bones, Franklin.
To Joshua and Jericho. The evidence from Jericho shows that oddly,
a person that I also fucking said is myth. I'm glad I said fucking Moses and Joshua, and I'm glad I listed a few. Joshua is a fucking complete myth. Fucking, the fucking walls that would have been like Jericho and shit like that were already falling down for hundreds of years before the fucking Israelite people or the Hebrew people were there. Fucking, and it was a way to explain what had happened and how their people and their God did it. Is written significantly after the fact of the destruction of that city, and nobody really knows what actually happened to fucking Jericho as far as I'm aware. If you can find some scholarly fucking information on like the actual fucking cause of fucking Jericho like has been like found, let me know. I'd love to see it. But fucking no, they didn't fucking, that didn't actually happen. It was a fucking way to explain something after the fact. Just like the law and those types of things and Moses and Egypt and all those things. Fucking all the different stories have their own different reasons and their own different adjustments over time. But Joshua didn't exist. They did not destroy the walls of Jericho. And no amount of archaeological evidence is going to say, oh yeah, actually, it was from them fucking marching around 7 times blowing horns. So. And then genociding everybody. And then killing Achan for taking a fucking thing of silver and hiding it. And then killing his family and his ox and all of that shit. And town stoning them and then burning them. Remember that? I remember that. Fucking Joshua 7, I think. Go look it up.
walls fell down and out. There's no other city that has ever been discovered where the walls have fallen straight down and out. When you
Did the walls of Jericho really fall down and out? Did the walls of Jericho really fall outward? This is from Skeptics Exchange. What the fuck is this? TLDR. Jericho was a significantly fortified city in the early and middle Bronze Ages. However, the Egyptians destroyed it violently in about 1550 BC, which resulted in the loss of its significance and fortifications required for its defense and warfare. Later erosion in the site is blamed for the removal of evidence to pinpoint the exact time of the destruction of the city of Jericho. The problem seems to lie in the chronology and the reliability of the biblical narrative. This is from a source, Walls of Jericho Archaeology, that belongs to the Bible. It seems virtually impossible to assess the site because of biases of scholars like Cloud. The claim is that they found collapsed walls, not walls that were broken down from the outside but had fallen downward, not backed by archaeological data, since there was no evidence of fortification walls of Jericho destroyed during the during the 14th century BCE, as described in the biblical accounts. And Jericho was an insignificant, poor settlement. There was no archaeological evidence of a late Bronze Age occupation at Jericho. Fucking, these are all like Fall of Jericho on fucking Wikipedia. Academic consensus. Okay. Here's what Wikipedia says about the academic consensus on the walls of Jericho. Let's play some music in the background. I can't play this song. I'm gonna get fucking big fucked even more. Still loud as fuck. Okay. A minority of scholars maintain that the biblical account is historical and that an Israelite conquest of Jericho may have occurred around 13th century BCE. But the strong consensus among scholars is the Book of Joshua holds little historical value. The origin lies in a time far removed from the time it depicts. Yep, and its intention is primarily theological in detailing how Israel and her leaders are judged by their obedience to the teachings of the law and the covenant set down in the book of Deuteronomy. The story of Jericho and the rest of the conquest represents the nationalistic propaganda of the king of Judah and their claims to the territory of the kingdom of Israel after 722 BCE, and that those chapters were later incorporated into an early form of Joshua, likely written late in the reign of King Josiah in 640 to 609 BCE, and the book was revised and completed after the fall of Jerusalem to the Babylonians in 586 BCE, and possibly after the return from the Babylonian exile in 538 BCE. Most scholars today accept that the majority of the conquest narratives in the book of Joshua are devoid of historical reality. Thank you. Cool. We could go more into the primary literature and shit on it, and there could be some interesting stuff there. But for stream, I think that's good for now.
Take over a city.
But let's hear what he has to say.
City discovered where the walls have fallen straight down and out. When you take over a city, you go inward. You crush the wall, you knock it down, and the walls go inward.
But this shows clear signs of trumpet collapse, a very rare phenomenon of when you walk around a building 7 times and just blow some fucking trumpets. It creates a weird frequency where the energy vibrations make it so that the walls go down and crumple.
Here we find in the dirt there in Jericho that the walls fell out, just like the Bible says.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
And there are, when we just did a 22 one-hour lesson series on the top archaeological discoveries of the Bible, Charlie, we discovered over 107, I think it was 107 people in the Bible that have been found in the dirt.
Bruh. Did they find over 150 people found dead in the dirt? No, there's no information about 150 or more people found dead in the dirt. The specific event you might be thinking of involved the discovery of 215 potentially unmarked graves of children. No, that's fucking about the fucking genocide of fucking the indigenous peoples of Canada or Turtle Island, fucking by the Canadian government, pushed by and enshrined in the fucking way that the Catholic Church did things here in Canada is a despicable, disgusting act. Land back, fucking disgusting. That's not what I'm talking about. Find over 150 biblical figures. No, there's not. Where's your source? Who found this?
And about 75 of them were from the Old Testament. And many of the events of the Old Testament.
Bro, fucking look at his fucking face.
75 of them were from the Old Testament. And many of the events of the Old Testament.
Do you think that was just like a muscle movement, or do you think he's like, fuck, that's so stupid, bro? How can you make this claim? How can you make this claim, bro? 150 people found from the Bible, and 175 or 70 plus of them were from the Old Testament. What do they have? Dog tags? Hi, I'm Abraham. Hi, I'm Sarah. Hi, it's me, Shem. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? Goddamn, find Methuselah's fucking old ass. A little fucking dog tag on. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You think these motherfuckers just had these like big tombs? Hi, I'm Abraham of Bible fame. How many different people are mentioned by name in the Bible even? There are a lot of people who are mentioned in the Bible by name. Fucking even just in the Torah, they mention like fucking 500 people in Genesis. Do they have like big plot points in the narrative? No. But like there's like whole lineages of motherfuckers.
And have corroborative data in the dirt. How would somebody writing the Old Testament, say 1,000 years after Joshua, 1406 BC, know that the walls fell down and out? How would he know that? In fact, you know how many places are named in the book of Joshua? What is it? 24 chapters in the book of Joshua? There's over 300.
Okay, yo. Archaeologists have indeed uncovered evidence supporting the existence of numerous individuals mentioned in the Old Testament, which, yeah, of course they have, because there were people who were fucking Pontius Pilates in the fucking New Testament. You stupid fucking AI. Fucking, I need to find Old Testament bodies found. Bodies of Old Testament figures. Well, no actual bodies of Old Testament figures have been definitively identified. And then talks about how there has been like coins and shit or whatever of people. It's like, yeah, okay. That's not finding a bunch of their bodies. Have burial sites of any people in the Bible been found? Christian Answers. Can I turn on timed comments? Is anybody talking about thank you cross-examined? I don't know how nobody's calling this out. What the fuck? I'm just like mind blown right now. My dude's saying that they found 150 fucking people from the Bible and 70. I can't find anything. I haven't fucking looked super duper duper hard, but I feel like that would be a pretty big deal, and I feel like I would have known about that. My dude is just lying, bro. My dude is lying. There's got to be sources here. Okay, there's no sources. Is there a pinned comment? Subscribe to the channel here. No, I don't see any sources for this fucking claim. Who are they?
Joshua. What is it? 24 chapters in the book of Joshua?
24
There's over 350 named places in the book of Joshua. Just in the book of Joshua. It works out to something like 13 places a chapter. More.
Yeah, you know what else names a lot of locations? A fucking phone book. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
More than that, even. I can't remember the exact number, but it's crazy how many place locations, and many of these place locations have been discovered. This is not an invented storyline that was put into writing 1,000 years later. Moses and editors later, there are editors that came after Moses, like they put his death in Deuteronomy.
Yo, I'm about to show you fucking like absolutely unrefutable proof of God. They name a lot of places in like what, a minute and 55 seconds, and all these places have been proven to have existed at least at one point.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan.
Yo, like, it's so crazy, like, like, what does it claim?
Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam.
All these places existed, or still do.
Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon.
Sorry, I'm skipping all the fake countries.
Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait, and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal. France, England, Denmark, and Spain.
Free Palestine, come on.
India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan. Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, and China go.
Sorry, I had to fucking skip that part. It kind of disproved my point. I was saying that all these places are real and exist. But they did say Israel, and that's not real and doesn't exist. So I guess this doesn't prove my point that you can just name off a bunch of locations, and knowing a bunch of locations doesn't mean that you fucking destroyed a building that was destroyed like 1,000 years before you were even there. So, okay. Fucking Yakko's World did fucking Jericho, okay? Fucking Yakko fucking did Jericho. Changed my mind.
Economy.
Bush
They
did
wrote this
Jericho.
down at the time. So here's.
Wait, what?
And editors later, there are editors that came after Moses, like they put his death in Deuteronomy.
Doug, he's saying that Moses wrote fucking the Torah?
That was put into writing 1,000 years later. Moses and editors later, there are editors that came after Moses, like they put his death in Deuteronomy.
Did they put in that he was also the most humble person in the world, or did he write that about himself?
They wrote this down at the time.
Bro, Franklin is saying that fucking goddamn Moses. Yo, this is an old claim, and like, my dude's like fucking saying this with his chest, and you're studying with this dude. This dude believes that not only did Moses exist, but he also actually for real wrote the Torah. And yeah, there were some editors who came later and added his death. But besides that, you know, it's pretty much just like fucking Moses. You know, these people were writing these things down as they happened. You think fucking Moses was just like fucking, you know, like running from fucking Pharaoh and like writing his fucking life story as he was writing? Absolutely. It's ridiculous. It's the stupidest thing. Zero evidence for Moses having ever existed. Zero evidence of the Exodus. And a lot of evidence of multiple writers, multiple duplicates and stories that were come together. Fucking the documentary hypothesis and the supplementary hypothesis are different fucking theories and shit who have astronomically more likely to be correct than Moses writing it. There are many layers to the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, and I can promise you fucking that it wasn't written by one man and it wasn't written by Moses. I can promise you that.
So here's a question of morality. It's the problem of divine command theory. I've heard this question only once.
Bible equals historically accurate. Praying for you, my guy. Welcome, Doc 1978. Are you still here? Or did you leave? I hope you didn't leave.
Is something good because God commands it, or does God command?
Doc, I hope you didn't leave. Come back. Come back. I want to talk to you about the Bible being biblically accurate over on YouTube.
And it because it is good.
Euthyphro dilemma from one of Plato's writings. Socrates says this: and it's supposed to put the believer in God in a dilemma. If you're going to say God is the source of morality, does he look up at a standard beyond him and say, oh, that's good, I'll do that? If so, why you need God? We can do that, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a dilemma, though. Maybe I'm I think
No,
the answer to both is yes.
You are correct.
That
And here's why it's not a dilemma.
Yeah.
Why is it not a dilemma?
Because God himself is, because essence is good.
That's
right?
it,
Am I
yeah.
right?
But it's not. You can just assert it is, but okay, well then I say, okay, we'll prove it. And then you have to go to your Bible, which is the way that you should be proving things. You should be proving things through your Bible. That is the word of God. You should be using it to defend your shit. And then I'm going to use it and show you as well the places where I say that I don't think this is good. And then you're going to have to defend that claim that you think he is good. Because I think there's plenty of evidence that he is in fact not good. In fact, that he is good-int. Some might even say bad.
Yeah, he's the standard. He doesn't have to look up.
Exactly.
He's not arbitrary. He is the
Yeah,
standard.
He is the standard, yeah.
So
He's the standard. Can you ever go above the standard? Because fucking Jesus didn't say that God was the standard. Jesus said that your righteousness must exceed that of the Pharisees. But he didn't say that you had to be as good as God, as perfect as God. At least that I recall.
it's easily answered, and yet atheists online still think this is a good one. Yeah.
What am I missing about that, though?
You're not missing anything.
Okay.
It's a false dilemma. A true dilemma is A or non-A.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, it's only not. Are they? Like, it's only a fucking not a dilemma if you just assume that God is good. If you just do presuppositionalist nonsense and just presuppose that God is good, then yeah, I guess it's not a problem. But it is a problem when you have to defend that.
A false dilemma is A or B. Maybe
I never
there's
actually
a C.
saw the
Maybe there's a
Animaniacs.
third option, and in this case, there is. God.
It's not a false dilemma. It's a false dichotomy. But I don't want to be the fucking, the police.
Is the standard. His nature is the
I say a
moral
lot of
standard.
wrong words.
The buck has to stop somewhere. It stops with God's nature.
So I asked AI. This is kind of goes to show how good of a teacher
The buck
you are.
stops
the
with
best
God's nature.
Intellectually rigorous questions, and I
Shouldn't
can
the buck stop with God's law?
most of these, honestly. And I don't do this professional. I mean, I do somewhat of this, but you're like a super professional on this.
He's a fucking disgraceful piece of shit. We've watched this shit many times, and I have to tell myself, don't pull up Frank Turek videos because we already watched so much of it. But like, I love watching Frank Turek videos because he's such a blatant fucking liar. Like, you can literally check any words he says, and it's just wrong. My dude said they found 150 fucking bodies of Bible figures, and they found 70 plus, like 75 fucking Old Testament figures. No, they fucking didn't. I looked into it. I can't find anything. Fucking please send me the evidence.
And so
that's what my mom says.
I'll read this one. If God, this is from AI. If God desires all people to be saved and know the truth, why does he remain hidden or silent to sincere?
Yeah, divine hiddenness is a genuine question, and he's going to answer it with free will. And that's what he's going to say, because then if you did fucking, like, that would fucking, force us to believe him. I hope not, because that's a terrible argument, and I'll talk about it if he makes it, but that's my guess on Guess the Apologetic. It's because free will.
Seekers who never experience divine revelation or compelling reason to believe.
Everybody
Yes,
experiences divine
that's a great
revelation
question.
because God has written 2 books. Yes, he's written through men what we call the scriptures, the Bible, but he's also written the book of nature. In other words, we could say God has the book of his words and the...
Sorry, excuse me, sir. He's saying fucking that you should just read the Bible? Sorry, I'll let him fucking finish here. Lol. Penis. Got his ass. Fucking bitch ass Mozart looking motherfucker. Is that fucking Mozart? Because Mozart did have a filthy mouth. He wrote a song about piss shitting and farting. Coming. Piss coming. Coming so much it's like piss.
He's written through men what we call the scriptures, the Bible, but he's also written the book of nature. In other words...
Okay, sorry. So the question was people who are truly seeking God and are doing all they can to truly understand and seek and find God, and God is not revealing himself. Why does he remain hidden? For those who are truly seeking, if you are truly seeking God, you have read the Bible. If you're truly seeking God, you fucking read or considered or thought about, fucking studied to some degree the Bible. Especially if you're in fucking North America, you have to. Because he's talking about the Christian God. And you find that, yes, you have, and you try, and you pray, and you do all the things you can. And yet, he's not there. Fucking, it's not that you just didn't look hard enough at a tree and really contemplate its beauty. It's that you did, and you fucking contemplated the science, and you found, oh, fuck, I don't actually think this needs him. Oh, fuck, and you really start to question. Fucking, nature doesn't point to God, and the Bible doesn't point to a good God or a God worth serving, and also doesn't prove a God. Not gonna lie, autism is my favorite for his autism and obnoxiousness and disgusting songwriting habits for the sake of being disgusting. Yeah, he was a wild man, and rest his soul.
Which we could say God has
wild.
the book of his words and the book of his works. And everybody has the book of his works. Everybody knows there's a creator God who's moral because of the creation and the moral.
Dog, look at the world that we're in right now, bro. You're seriously saying that you can look around right now and know that there is like a fucking moral God? I gotta hear this.
And everybody has the book
Everyone
of his
has
works.
the book of his works.
Everybody knows there's a creator God who's moral because of the creation and the moral law written on the heart.
According to the Bible, but beyond that, no, I highly disagree. I do not believe that that is true in any way, shape, or form.
And the way we know God is we know God by his effects. So if there's a creation, that's the effect. We reason back to a cause, a creator.
But that implies a creation. Something doesn't have to necessarily be created. No, fucking he's sneaky with his greasy little words. Adding the word fucking creation in there. Fucking dog, you're looking at a fucking tree or something.
There's
Chill.
design in the universe. That's the effect. We reason back to a cause, a designer.
It's not necessarily a design. We've created ways, math, and those types of things to try our best to understand the world around us so that we can make predictions and better understand the world, the universe, our place in it through science. Fucking math and those types of things aren't fucking just universe things. It's something that we as humans created to better explain it and learn it. No God required. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? The more we learn, and the more we grow, and the more we fund science and do proper science, and the less faith we have in our exploration of the universe, the smaller and smaller the gap between God and science becomes. Meaning the God of the gaps closes, and we don't need God anymore because science has explained a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we'll ever get rid of religion. I don't think we'll ever move on fully beyond God certainly in my lifetime. But I think it'd be a long time before that. But the God of the gaps is shrinking, and he is disappearing, and we use things to better understand the world around us. And fucking that does not point to God in any way, shape, or form. Here it is.
If there's design in the universe, that's the effect. We reason back to a cause, a designer. If there's a moral law written on the heart, that's the effect. We reason back to a cause, a moral.
Fucking just presupposition after presupposition after fucking slimy word fucking placement, bro. Fucking we don't know that it's written on our hearts. What do you mean it's written on our hearts? You know, like, are you saying that our common sense is survival and like instilled like wanting to ensure that we survive and like are bonding with others around us and wanting to make sure that they're okay too? Is that what you mean by the law written in our hearts? Because none of that fucking if you leave a fucking baby to just grow, it's not going to just be like, I want to praise Jesus. I want to accept Jesus into my heart. That's not the shit that's written on your heart. Hey, I probably shouldn't stab this person is likely to be written on your heart. And to be honest, I bet babies would stab the shit out of you. I don't care. Babies are fucking evil as fuck. Written on his heart in tiny letters is, I banged your dad. So true.
Or a lawgiver. So there's nobody in the world who doesn't know that there's a creator God who's moral. And we haven't lived up to.
That's the fucking stupidest bullshit I've ever heard. Anybody who says that is a fucking stupid asshole. And I think it's just like one of the most arrogant fucking statements I've ever heard in my life. Fucking, it doesn't matter what you say, you know that this is true. And it's like, well, wait, what? No, not at all. So, like, I don't think that that's going to fucking help anybody. I don't think that that's going to answer any of the fucking questions. I think that only opens more doors for questions. Spinoza's God could be a maybe. Formal logic is incomplete by Gödel's theorem. I don't know about Gödel's theorem, but fucking Spinoza's God, like the idea of like a fucking hands-off God that just like kind of set shit in motion and just like go. I think obviously, yes, makes a lot more sense than an active God that, you know, gives a fuck necessarily and certainly intervenes. I think that that's ridiculous and completely unfounded. Just like fucking his confidence.
That standard. There are people who've never heard of the solution to our moral problem. That's Jesus. But everybody knows that there's a creator moral God. And the Bible indicates that if you.
No, they fucking don't. This is such a stupid fucking obvious lie, bro. It's just so crazy. I don't know how he just
take a
does
step
that.
toward that, the works that he's provided, he will get you the word so you can be saved.
This is the other one. We
nice
spent a lot of time on this,
wordplay.
but let me just repeat it, and I want you to answer it as you would a student. How can we trust Scripture as morally authoritative when it regulates slavery, commands genocidal war?
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Dude, he's gonna dance around this shit, bro. He's got 4 minutes. He's got 4 minutes, bro. Oh my god, fucking Frank. He's just gonna say sin and evil. Evil and sin. And he doesn't actually. He was just trying to regulate the shit so that we could come to the realization later. Fucking, oh, I hate these people so much. I hate both of them so much. Oh my god. And they're so dumb and like so willing to do apologetics for such a disgusting, despicable acts as these.
Warfare, like 1 Samuel 15, and
Literally his job.
enforces harsh penalties for non-crimes by modern standards without undermining the concept of God's moral perfection.
I would add.
Ooh, the issue with this question is it started adding too many things, and that gives too many opportunities for a slippery snake fuck like Frank Turek to weasel out. Why is it that the fucking Bible fucking permits unthinkable fucking acts such as the owning of people as chattel property and as slaves in bondage? Fucking, you give him more than that, and that motherfucker's gonna slip. Let's hope he fucking answers it.
Like 1 Samuel 15, and enforces harsh penalties for non-crimes by modern standards without undermining the concept of God's moral perfection.
I would ask the person again, by what moral standard are you saying
Yeah,
that?
you're appealing to a Christian
Yeah,
standard.
yeah, you are.
No, you're not, you stupid fucking piece of shit assholes. The Christian standard is the slavery. That's what this fucking question is trying to prove, you stupid, dumb fuck assholes. By the standards of humanity that don't want to be enslaved themselves and see how owning other people as human property is harmful to other human beings and those around them and to themselves. Owning other people as human property and saying that that is bad is not fucking based on a biblical standard, you stupid fucking asshole. Jesus Christ. I do not believe in objective morality. Okay, I don't believe in objective morality. It's not something that I believe in. I don't think fucking objective morality is possible. But the fucking not wanting to own other people as fucking property is not fucking a biblical foundation. It's an anti-biblical foundation, you fucking idiots. That's what this literal question is asking you. How can it fucking justify this and still be good? Oh, well, what do you mean by good? Because it's a good moral standard. Okay, so you're saying that because the Bible says it's good, it's good? So you're saying slavery is good, you fucking piece of shit? You're saying that genocide is good, you fucking piece of shit? You know, oh, well, you have a moral framework that's founded in nothing. It's like, suck my dick, bro. It's founded in not wanting people to be owned as property or fucking murdered unnecessarily. Fucking Christ.
Secondly, we've already dealt with those before on this program, that slavery was not the kind of slavery we had.
It was a kind of bankruptcy law.
Right. It was a kind of bankruptcy.
It was a kind of bankruptcy law, you stupid fucking asshole. What about the fucking virgin little girls that were taken from fucking Jericho? What debt did they owe? What debt did they owe to be sex slaves to fucking God's homies? Huh? What about the fucking people who were taken in war as slaves? What debt did they owe? The debt of being fucking from another nation? You fucking idiot. What about the fucking children who were born by the fucking slaves and then were owned by the fucking slaveholder, which is totally permitted? What about them? What debt do they owe, Charlie? What about the ones who were fucking birthed into it and passed down to children as inherited property for they are your money, Charlie? What debt? You fucking asshole. God damn, it's so disgusting, bro. It's fucking disgusting. Was there indentured servitude? Yes. Is indentured servitude still bad? Yes. Was there also fucking owning fucking people as human property to be passed down because they are your money? Yes. There were different rules for fucking Israelite or your fellow Hebrew slaves and for the fucking heathen around you, the nation around you. They can be passed down as property. Hebrew fucking slaves are not to be passed down, are owned forever. They had to be released after a certain period of time. Unless the slave has a wife. And if the slave master owns the wife and fucking he loves his wife and has a kid with the wife and the kid stay, but he fucking can either leave or he can say, I love my family and I love my master, and his ear will be pierced with an awl and it'll be fucking boop, and he'll have a fucking hole in his ear, and then he'll be his slave for life. You fucking piece of shit asshole. You disgusting lying freak. And they know better. That's the thing. This isn't just some dumb fucking idiot who's been fucking lied to by these guys. I was that dumb fucking idiot too. I understand. I'm not calling you actually dumb. I feel for you, for real. These fuckers are lying. And they know. That's the shit that kills me about these apologists. These aren't just some fucking dude who is fucking indoctrinated. These fucking assholes know they're lying to you. They know what they're doing.
Well, the genocidal warfare.
It wasn't genocide. It was.
Wait. What about slavery? Wait, where'd you go on that? Where's that?
That slavery was not the kind of slavery we had.
It was a kind of bankruptcy law.
Right. It was a kind of bankruptcy law.
The genocidal warfare.
Should Alex Jones be my fucking slave under ancient biblical bankruptcy law, you fucking piece of shit? Should Alex Jones be the slave of the fucking Sandy Hook parents and they get to share him? They pass him around like a fucking kid? Like a goddamn kid in a divorce? You fucking pass him around. Hey, yo, it's ancient bankruptcy. It's God's law. Why is Alex Jones not the slave of the fucking Sandy Hook parents, you fucking piece of shit? Because you know it's disgusting, even if it's just a fucking form of bankruptcy. You stupid asshole. But don't get me wrong, Charlie Kirk would be totally cool with indentured servitude. He's a fucking weirdo libertarian. They're totally down with indentured servitude. Fucking piece of shit. Alex Jones should be fucking treated under biblical slavery laws. It's just debt, fucking, it's just bankruptcy. But he's still hawking brain pills. God damn. Fucking piece of shit. And they know they're fucking lying. And they know there's different types of fucking servants or slaves in the fucking Bible. There's different rules and there's different types. You fucking idiot. And he knows he's not an idiot. And fucking idiot is not a correct term for him. He's a fucking scumbag liar because he knows. And this shit's fucking harmful.
It wasn't genocide. It was sinocide. No.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking disgusting fucking asshole. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. I almost TOS there, bro. Yo. Oh my fucking god, dude. Sinocide. They chose it. The civilians of these towns, they were just so evil. They did child sacrifice. Did you know that? They prayed to the other gods. They were just like having multiple sex partners. They were doing all sorts of disgusting things. They deserved it. They're despicable. They're Amalek. They need to be wiped out. They called it upon themselves. God didn't like them. They were doing despicable acts. We're either going to kill them all, including their animals, who also did despicable acts, I'm sure. And all the kids. Except for, in some cases, we'll keep the fucking virgin girls as sex slaves. Because that's what they fucking did. You disgusting, despicable piece of shit. What did those fucking little girls do? What sin did they do? The sinicide. And the fucking little boys who were killed, too. They weren't taken as sex slaves, they're just fucking murdered. And the women and the non-fucking warrior civilian dudes. What about them? They're just all so evil. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. They all deserved it. Fucking sinners. God damn it. I hope God does it again. I hope God comes down for all the sinners again, fucking Frank hopes in his heart.
Why do I say that? Because God wiped out the Israelites for doing the same kind of things.
He genocided the Israelites for doing the same kind of things?
In other words, it wasn't ethnicity.
What are you talking about? It's not ethnicity. Of course it wasn't ethnicity. Fucking ethnic-based racism wasn't a thing until fucking white people fairly recently. It was tribal. It was very different. It was different groups. It wasn't based on skin color or ethnicity or race. Fucking nonsense. I don't know how that fucking changes anything. They're groups of people. They're being sent to kill. Named groups. And fucking God didn't fucking completely wipe out the Israelite people. Ever once. Did he kill mass amounts of them? Yes. Did he wipe them out or command for them all to be wiped out? No. You fucking piece of shit. But he commanded for many others to be.
City God was worried about. It was the ethics.
Like after the golden calf, after the...
Sure, he wipes them out, right? How many times does God judge Israel for the evil they...
God fucking wipes out fucking the fucking generations that have been in Israel, or in Egypt, so that the new generation could go and take over the promised land completely clean of their fucking Egyptian past.
Done
repeatedly.
A lot. And our mutual friend Dennis Prager puts it this way. He said, one of the reasons I know the Old Testament...
The least flattering telling of... No, it's true. It's the least flattering telling of an ancient people.
Yeah, that's it. You know it. Yeah. They would never invent such an embarrassing history of themselves.
What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What was the Bible trying to do? What were these people trying to do? Why would they need a God? Why did they think God existed? Why did they think these things were happening? They were ways to explain the things that were happening to them. Awful things were happening to them. Large amounts of people were dying. Why? Because they weren't doing what God said. Wow, there are people who prosper. There's lots of stuff going on. Why are good things happening in these times and not these times? Well, because they were doing what God said, or they weren't doing what God said. And prosperity or harm comes when we do those things. It's not that they were embarrassed. They were fucking giving warning stories. Oh, you think the Germans would be embarrassed by fucking telling these grim, terrifying tales of going into the woods? No, they were cautionary tales, you fucking idiot. They were trying to fucking explain situations. They were trying to give a feeling, a sense of direction. They were ways to tell stories to ensure that people followed certain ways. I hope that explains it, fucking weirdo.
An ancient people.
Yeah, that's it. You know it. Yeah. They would never invent such an embarrassing history of themselves. They keep getting dope slapped.
Yes, they would, and they did. That's why we have it.
By their own God. And Charlie, you don't see this. Like, if you go to Egypt, all of the monuments in Egypt are propaganda monuments to how good the pharaoh is. They don't include any negative behavior. But when you
I don't know if that's true. That's probably a lie. Fucking Egypt Egyptian hieroglyphs about the gods being mad. Not Mott. Concepts of gods being mad or experiencing wrath is often associated with specific deities and scenarios, particularly when their actions or the actions of others disrupt the cosmic order. Fucking emotions in ancient Egypt. God damn, there's a whole report on it. Fucking, I don't have time to fucking read this fucking whole thing right now. But my big thing that I'm just going to do here is I'm just going to hit the big doubt button. You know, the big button that says fucking doubt it? That's what I'm hitting right now, Franklin, you fucking idiot. Fucking bad things happen to the Egyptians too. Bad things happen to people all over. Fucking they tell the stories of these bad things. Floods. What do you think fucking flood stories are? What do they tell the flood story? That's embarrassing. A lot of the people died in a flood. Why would they say this about themselves? I don't know, a cautionary tale. Fucking legendized fucking tale of fucking floods in the past. I don't know, many reasons. Depends on what is meant by bad. Plenty of pharaohs fucked their sisters' moms, killed whole towns of people because those weren't bad then. Exactly. Exactly. Or times of fucking like drought and shit where they had to do shit. Like fucking, I don't know. It's pretty wild.
Read the Old Testament? This is the history of the Jews. They get the gold medal in sin every time.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point. And then they started to realize, actually, we're doing things right, but we still get shit and pissed and cummed on. And that's when you start to get apocalypticism. You start to see books like Daniel, where you're seeing these crazy prophecies and these wild texts. And then you start to get people like fucking John the Baptist and people like Jesus, who are apocalyptic rabbis, who are saying that no, it's not that we keep sinning. It's that there's dark forces that rule this world. And the kingdom of God is to come in, ushered by this figure called the Son of Man, who will come into the clouds with glory and bring about God's kingdom on earth. And he's going to wipe out the dark forces, the evil forces, into the eternal fire. And he's going to bring about this kingdom on earth. And it's not that you were sinning, the bad things happen. It's because it's dark forces. But you got to not sin and prepare yourself for the return of the Son of Man, so that you are not cast into the eternal fire. And you should keep the law. And not a jot or tittle of that law will change until all the things are fulfilled, including the Son of Man coming in the clouds with glory.
Here's one that I think is important. Again, this one is, I can answer this one.
Answer it. Go ahead,
Thanks
take
to
it.
you. Given the discrepancies between gospel resurrection accounts and the lack of external corroboration, how do you defend the resurrection as a historical event without begging the question? Well, first of
all, you just defend it with apologetics, but you can't defend it with actual any historian will automatically throw it out on historical basis that a man came back from the dead. Why? Because there's no evidence that people can come back from the dead. It is a miraculous claim. Miracles cannot be tested by science. That's just the very nature of a miracle. Sorry. The only good answer to this is it's a miracle. And it's a bad answer. But to try to say that, oh, well, we got these accounts and X, Y, or Z is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. It was very likely fucking like taken off of a couple of testimonies max. I will grant up to 3 testimonies, and I'm going to be super, super fucking generous. So generous that it's almost silly and unjustifiable. But 3 sources of people saying that, yes, Jesus came back from the dead. Bro, fucking post-bereavement grief hallucinations are like a very real thing and happen all the time. Even in modern times. So like, yeah, people had a grief hallucination, okay. So, no amount of fucking testimony, firsthand or not, and none of it was firsthand. We have no firsthand testimony of seeing Jesus' resurrection. None. But even then, if you had testimony, that doesn't prove somebody came back from the dead. So I don't know how he's gonna get out of this one. Well, he's gonna be slimy, and we'll see.
The discrepancies are a feature, not a bug. The fact that there are discrepancies means that it's probably true. Because if you were trying to lie, every
No, it means that fucking the original fucking resurrection story, at least the empty tomb narrative, came from fucking the first written gospel, Mark. Fucking Paul was written before Mark. Well, Paul was writing before Mark, and Mark likely had Paul's letters. And he talked about fucking seeing the resurrected Jesus, but he doesn't talk about the empty tomb or any of that stuff, which is kind of weird. Why not? Why didn't he talk about it? But he didn't. The first empty tomb experience is with Mark, where essentially a fucking man in white comes out of the tomb and says Jesus isn't here, and says don't tell anything, like don't say anything about it, and they run away and don't fucking say anything to anyone. And then they added another thing on after to the end of Mark. But the writers of Matthew and Luke had copies of Mark, and they took that and they had that, and there was talk and shit going around. It was like fucking decades after, or a decade after or so. And they had battled with people like fucking having theological discussions, and they had their own spins and their own ways of trying to interpret or explain the situation. So what did they do when they wrote their gospels? They took the Mark in account, and then they added their own theological flair. And their theological flares are different because why? They're different people copying from the same base text. So they added their own theological flares. That's like what the scholarly consensus would be, I would imagine. I'm fairly confident that that's the theological consensus. Some might say that Luke had a copy of Matthew and Mark. Ooh. But they had their own theological flair, their own experiences, and their own times with fucking, doing apologetics fucking 10 years later. And they're like, okay, now we're going to do the new and improved version of it. They workshopped it. And they're different outcomes. You take fucking presentation, give it to two different people and say workshop it, come up with your own idea based off of this, and they're going to have similar but different accounts, and they're probably going to contradict in some ways because they're making it up.
Single account would be exactly the same.
Because once again, no one was there, and we have no first-hand account witnesses.
Right? It's
exactly.
Like we know this whenever there's, car accident or something in the
or a
parking
murder
lot here.
Yeah.
Or even like, something happens here and there's a little controversy at the Turning Point campus or an event. I bring 3 people in and I get a generalized telling, but I realize like, oh, okay, got it. Was what?
All right, I'm gonna take this last
Where
dab.
do you think they were going? What was this? What was the color of the car? But, eventually you get towards that. So I think it's.
What was the color of the car, you fucking idiot? Who was there? Who was there? It wasn't like there was 50 people and you had to name all 50. I'm not asking you to name every member of the fucking Wu-Tang Clan, you fucking idiot. Oh, I went to a concert. Oh, you did? Yeah, me and a couple buddies went to the concert. Awesome. Who was there? So, like, yeah, well, fucking, we already talked about a bit of this. It was Dave Matthews Band and, Kiss and, Led Zeppelin. So, okay. And other buddies like, oh, yeah, it was Dave Matthews Band and fucking Alice Cooper and fucking Steely Dan. And they're like, okay, wait. These are major things. I'm not asking you what color the guitar was. I'm asking you who was there. Who was fucking there, dude? These are big details. These aren't just little fucking things. Fucking, I think I have a discrepancies part in this mega document. If I don't, I need to add discrepancies between the gospels of like the different gospel accounts and like the differences between them. Because this is just absolutely ridiculous. This isn't just like, oh yeah, he was 5'5", and the other dude's like, no, dude, that dude was like 5'10". One dude saying he had curly hair, and the other guy saying he had straight hair. So one dude saying that it was one guy, another person saying it was 5. You fucking idiot.
Feature, not a bug. And then there were a lot of external corroboration. I mean, there's Josephus, right?
Yes.
There's other Roman historians, also the town.
External corroboration of, hey, Zachap, thank you so much. Hey, Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just about to take my fucking last dab because I ran out of dabs. Welcome, Zadchap. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Big shout out to Zadchap. One of the greatest. I was over there earlier today. It was a wonderful time. Lurking, chatting, a little bit of chatting, but fucking mainly lurking. It was a wonderful time. I had a great time, as always. Welcome, Bounce House. Great to see ya. And thank you so much, Revolution Akita. Akita, I hope I'm saying that right. And Karina, thank you so much for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Staff Sage, welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. Old Lobstar, great to see you. Zia Duke, great to see you. Kaname Kun the Ulfer. Kanami, I'm just going to call you Kanami if that's okay, and I hope I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm saying your names wrong. I appreciate and love all of you platonically. Thank you for being here. Texture Splunky, great to see you as well. And Grumbleworks, that's a great name. Fucking thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the TALORX gang. Kaname. Yeah, word. I think I can do that. That's easy. That makes sense. Kaname. Yes. Hell yeah. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I appreciate you all. And Froggy Mano, great to see you as well.
Amazing.
Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Zadchap, thank you so much for the raid. I'm TALORX and TALORX Live. I talk about religion, cults, politics, those types of things. I mainly talk about Christianity and those types of things from a leftist point of view. I talk about politicsy kind of things. We smoke hoots, have a good time. I was just about to take my last dab of the day here, and you guys came in right on time. So, if you live in a country, state, province, territory, or region where it's legal to consume herbal substances, then I highly recommend that you get out your bongs, get out your rigs, get out your joints, because it's time for the TOS friendly dab. Welcome to chat, Karina. Welcome. We're watching the two worst people in the world lie blatantly.
You should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang us in the club, baby, you got to get
Start that breathing technique. Get them rigs nice and toasty.
taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this mother, just a swank in my hair. Trick, quick talking, crip walk if you down with the sick. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on this.
All right, cheers.
Down for the father of rap, and if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back. That's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you be relieving your stress. It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Thank you. Thank you. We have shit to do. Come on. Enough of that fucking heathen hootin'. Enough of that. TALORX is a good chap. No, you. No, you, Zio Duke. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Free Palestine. I see the emotes chat. That's a sick emote. Oh, that's a Zadchap emote. Yo, Zadchap, that's a sick emote. Yo, big shout out to Zadchap once again. Fucking base comrade. Fucking awesome dude. Always learn a lot over there. Whew. Always a great time. Whether you're chatting or lurking, it's a great time. Fucking it's illegal here, but still. I can never tell you on Twitch to do something that is not legal. Never could I ever or would I ever recommend that you do something illegal, but what you do in your free time. I am not your dad. Cute doggo. Fucking thank you. Mine looks like this one. Oh, that is a sweet doggo. If you have pet pictures, please join the Discord and please post them in pet pictures. Oh my god, that's a great fucking plosive test. Every time I'm testing a new microphone now, I'm just going to do that. Please post pet pictures in the Discord, please. Pretty please post pet pictures in the pet picture portion of the Discord. Oh, what a sweet friend. Well, fucking I love doggos. I very much do. I love cats too. I love animals. I love animals very much. And fucking welcome to fucking chat revolution, Nikita.
Amazing.
Oof. I very much love doggos and cats and all animals. Some more than others in terms of wanting to pet, but love and respect all animals. That being said, like I think that that's very cool, and I think that snakes and reptiles and stuff should be, you know, respected. Please, I do not want to hold it. Thank you. I don't want it near me. Thank you. Rodents. Okay, cool. Please, no. Doggos and kitties. Oh, please come hang out. A sloth? Skunks scare me? Yo, skunks are scary because, like, they hit you and you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? With that fucking piss cannon. You know what I'm saying? But fucking, if the fucking skunk ain't got no piss cannon left, you know, like, that shit's already ploded, then that could be a goddamn good time with the skunk. Skunks are pretty beautiful. Like raccoons. Raccoons are fucking pretty beautiful too. Like, they can scratch you up something fierce, you know? But, like, they're a pretty cool, fun little animal, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to fuck around. And that's the thing. I am very afraid of, like, most animals. Mainly because I respect them. And I understand that they have every right to fuck me up. Whatever I do in the presence of a wild animal is my fault. Or at least humans' fault. You know, like, we're in their place. And if we're not in their place, like, if they're in, like, a place that, like, they finger quote shouldn't be, fucking, why are they there? Have we ever considered we're in a place we shouldn't be? So, like, I understand that the fucking animal has every right to fuck me up, and they are morally and ethically correct to do so. So I respectfully keep my distance. I don't care what animal it is. I don't care what animal it is. Hey, yo, dude, do you want to pet my... no, unless it's, like, you know, like, not a wild animal. Like, I'm going to say no if it's a wild animal, no. I don't care if it's like, oh, no, these animals are super awesome and just love. Dog, I'm sure they do, bro. But my fucking code tells me that they should fuck me up because I am a fucking invader. I was just born into society. I'm sorry, but I am the invader. I'm sorry. This is your place. I shouldn't be here. So I'm afraid of animals out of respect and understanding. Skunks scare me. The animals that want to kill me, maybe they can chill out somewhere else. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, like, ayo, I obviously don't want fucking, like, fucking goddamn Black Widow spiders in my house and shit. Like, fuck, dog. I fucked up. Fucked up. That's about the only animal I won't fucks with is a skunk. True. Fucking Karina likes the fucking animals allowed to fuck you up take. I believe is what you're saying true about those human animals. But cheetahs are so cool and they love doing tricks probably. Yo, I'm sure fucking cheetahs when they're out in the wild just love fucking like running fast and like doing like flips and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them cheetah flips probably be wild. Them cheetah flips do be wild, but the thing is that when humans like make them do fucking you know, cheetah tricks, you know, it just loses all the fun, you know? I was always one of those dudes that, you know, like when you like did something, like you said something or like you did like a little bit and then someone's like, oh, that was funny, do it again. I was always like, no, it ruins it because I did the thing because I loved doing the thing. I wanted to do the thing. Now you're asking me to do it. I can't do it again. You know, it loses its magic. It feels like you're not doing it for the love of the game. And you know, if cheetahs want to do flips and shit, that's awesome. But it's when humans trying to say, hey, yo, do it again. Come on, man. Just let them just hang out, bro. They're just trying to have a good cheetah time. It ain't easy being cheesy, and they're out there just doing flips. I got some big crazy birds around me. Yo, fucking birds are my biggest fear in the world. My biggest fear, birds. Ever seen anteater? Yo, anteaters are super cool. Anteaters are super cool. Would I want to pet one? Probably not, no. But fucking anteaters are pretty cool. They're wild. They are a very wild animal. We have a lot of black widows here. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a fun time. We do have some occasionally here. I used to live in Kelowna when I was very young, and we had a black widow in our garage a while ago. We got brown recloses here, I think is what they're called. They're pretty wild. But we don't have any spiders. I'm in Saskatchewan, Canada, where it is very cold. But like many of them figured it out. You can't force the magic. You can't. Yeah, cheetah tricks are last season. How are you gonna top that though? You can't force the magic. Well, that's the type of thing. Sometimes you just gotta realize you've peaked, and just ride the wave and enjoy the times you had. You know what I'm saying? You know, like though the cheetah tricks are fucking, you know, kind of over, doesn't change the times we had, and like we can still fucking, you know, reminisce. I want to swim with orcas someday. Orcas are fucking scary. I swam with sharks once, and it was beautiful. And we were in a cage, and the next time I ever have the opportunity to go, I will hope that I have an opportunity to go without a cage. Because I think it was very beautiful. It was wild. I don't like wild animals, but like sharks are fucking like highly misunderstood. Fucking for the most part, you know? Fucking, it was a really good time. It was really cool. And the place we went with was like fucking, they did like shark, like fucking education and like preservation shit. And yeah, they told us all about the sharks and shit like that. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love orcas so much. The issue is that orcas are fucking like, yeah, they're beautiful and obviously deserve respect, but they're evil sons of bitches, dog. Orcas are fucking evil, bro. They call them killer whales for a reason. They love just like torture and death. Like they just do. Sorry. Like the animal kingdom is fucking wild. Nature's scary. Nature's rough. You know? They're fucking, they're really rough. Yo, there was this video fucking, I wish there was a way to search your fucking liked videos. Because, like, it's going to take me 6.5 years to fucking scroll and find this video if I ever even actually could find it, which I probably can't find it. But it talks about, like, fucking, like, the different animals that are just, like, super wild and, like, fucked up. And it's like, yeah, dog, like, fucking, why does that happen? Why did God make it so that, like, orcas just, like, torture seals and shit? Like, that's fucked up, bro. Like, that has nothing to do with human free will, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, that's not good. I don't like that. You shouldn't like that. That's not good. Sir, you could have done better. Sir God. Potential comrades? Well, that's the thing. You know, like, if we fucking understand, if we can fucking, you know, if we can come together and get the orcas on our side against the billionaires and, you know, against the bourgeoisie, you know? And, you know, we got them to understand that the orcas, too, are working class. You know what I mean? We just got to teach class consciousness to the orcas. And once they understand that they, too, are laborers who are being exploited, I think the quicker they get on our side, and like sometimes we need some crazy sons of bitches on our side, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't have all the fucking absolute wild fucks on the other side. We gotta have some wild fucks on our side who are truly based and truly have class consciousness and solidarity. They just happen to be fucking nutbags. And I mean that in a loving way, you know? Like an orca. I think they think we're their pets. Yo, absolutely. And we kind of are. Like, we would, at that point, I think we'd understand, you know, like, there's justified hierarchy, and the orcas would be high up on there. And in certain terrain, they would definitely be superiors to us. And we would have to listen to their orders. And I think it's important that we do listen to what they have to say, you know? But orcas never attack humans in the wild. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I'm not saying I doubt it, but I am saying, like, orcas are fucking crazy, bro. They are beautiful, and I don't want to fucking put no respect in their name, but... And, oh my god, Boo's here. Oh my god, Kitty. Oh, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. Oh my god, it's Frank Turek and Charlie Kirk on the screen. Do you want to come up here? Oh my god, my kitty came, and we'll see if she comes up. Oh my god. Oh, sweet girl. Oh, sweet, sweet kitty. Cats are all fucking anarchists. All cats are anarchist Muslims. They only submit to Allah. Dogs, on the other hand, are amazing, but Dogs are amazing, but dogs can definitely be class traitors. And it sucks, right? Because fucking... because I love dogs. But, you know, there's fascist dogs working for fascists. You don't see no cat working for some fascist. Ever, right, Boo? Boo would never. Fucking... Boo just does what she wants. This is Boo. For the new humans, this is Boo. She's the sweetest girl to ever exist. She's very beautiful and very sweet and very loving and is just the sweetest girl and is very loving and very sweet. And she is very sweet and loving. But yes, this is Boo and she's great. But yes. Alhamdulillah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Fucking. Yeah. I didn't believe that at the start, but I was thoroughly convinced that all cats are Muslim. And I totally respect that. I'm an atheist, but like, fucking Boo is very, very wise. She is very, very sweet. She's taught me a lot of things. She's very beautiful. So, true, cats are awesome. Yeah, they're the greatest. Cats are wonderful. Cats are comrades. And, like, dogs are comrades, too. But, like, also, like, fucking, like I said, they can be fucking too loyal. And they can be loyal to bad people. Whereas cats are loyal only to fucking Allah and anarchist principles. You know?
Oh, Jesus.
All right, yeah, okay. Okay, sweet girl. You want down? You hooked on my sweater, sweet girl? Oh, what a sweet kitty. She's going to come up here and just start smacking my fucking microphone. No, sweet girl. Chill down there. Or you can come up if you want, but just don't be smacking around on things. You're very sweet. Okay. The cat goes and sits on it so it feels included. Fucking, yeah, she knows when you're like working on stuff, and then that's when she comes to do things. If you weren't doing anything important, she wouldn't come. So funny. Oh, here she comes. She's on the desk. You can't see her because the shit fucking cuts her out, but she's right here. All right, let's get into the video. Okay, Boo? One of my Muslim friends has a prayer mat for her cat. Yeah, fucking, well, okay, we gotta fucking watch a little bit of Sister Minnie. This was one of the fucking things that really got me understanding. Oh shit, fucking Sister Minnie is
every time.
All cats are Muslim. I realized this and other things. Like there was many other factors. You know, it's pretty cool. Like I didn't realize it, and I have learned a lot. Okay, let's see if I can turn the volume down on this.
Sister Minnie, she's praying on the rug here. My sister, every time I make sujood, I am scared because I will be food. But look, everybody, I get for her a beautiful prayer rug, and
so
she
beautiful.
still does not care. She wants to sleeping on my rug. Oh, so much cute. She loves the cuddles. Now, my sister, I want you to like your rug. Let's see if she's going to like him. Look, my sister, this is your rug.
Yes.
Oh,
There she goes. Yes.
Right away, she's making sujood. Now, all the 500 WhatsApp aunties, they will be sending this video. Oh, she's unsubscribed. She does not like their tribe.
Fucking so good. Yo, look at this shit. This is...
MashaAllah, Sister Gucci. I mean, Sister Minnie. Because Gucci, they did not do sponsorship for me, so they are big cancellation. But wait, my sister, we have a new proposal. His name is Brother Badam. He is the Turkish one. Look at him, he's so much cute. He wears the thobe and he is not Islamophobe. Oh my God, so much good. I make upgrade. I am now M&M from the dollar store.
Da. It's the mother, ARAB.
But look, Sister Minnie, she's so much angry because he did not bring any food, so he will be shoot. Very sadness.
Oh no.
MashaAllah, Sister Gucci.
Okay, one more, Sister Minnie. Okay, oh, this is Big Iblis. Oh no, Big Iblis.
Sister Minnie, she's a very angry Iblis.
Oh no.
The Iblis is installed LED flashlights. Crazy Iblis.
Crazy Iblis.
Sister Minnie,
Turn off your flashlight, please. And stay away from my wife. Please.
Stop, my sister. This is real stuff. Oh my God, husband, she's coming for your feet. She says, these are my feet and I shall eat.
No! Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta get this off. I don't have time. Oh my God, it's 8:18. Oh my God, we're never gonna get through this. Oh my God, okay, Sister Minnie, get away from here. Oh my God, okay, I will be locked in forever. Okay, we got 2 minutes left of this video. I don't have much longer left of stream, unfortunately. But I will be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 o'clock Saskatchewan time. Probably closer to 5:15 Saskatchewan time. It's currently 8:18 for reference.
Not the resurrection, but they said that people believed in the resurrection.
Exactly.
So how did I do?
You did excellently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait, what about believed in the resurrection?
Beautiful. Well,
oh, I turned off my keyboard. You're not missing anything because there is no evidence, you fucking idiot.
Until you get towards that. So I think it's a feature, not a bug. And then if there are a lot of external corroboration. I mean, there's Josephus.
Josephus does not corroborate fucking the resurrection of Jesus. Josephus does not in any way say that fucking he or anybody he knows fucking saw fucking Jesus resurrect. Fucking, it is fucking external evidence of a historical Jesus. But not that he was actually God or that anyone else additionally saw fucking his resurrected body.
Right?
Yes.
There's other Roman historians. Also, the Talmud talks about Jesus, not the resurrection, but they said that
Tacitus.
people believed in the resurrection.
Exactly.
So how did I do?
you did
So that people believed in the resurrection? Yeah, did you know that people believed that the fucking comet fucking Hale-Bopp was gonna come by and they had to ensure that they were ready to go to the evolutionary level above human, and by doing that they had to purify themselves and ensure that they were free of fucking oh my God, Karina, thank you for subbing with fucking Prime. Let's go. Oh my God, thank you, holy shit, let's fucking go. Oh my God, thank you so much. Let's go. Them fucking Bezos bucks. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, goddamn. That's amazing. Thank you. But I don't even fucking know what I was fucking saying. And it doesn't matter. Fucking, there is no fucking evidence. They didn't say that they fucking saw Jesus. They have no fucking direct fucking eyewitnesses. And even if they did, that doesn't prove any of that. Or that a man came back from the dead. It doesn't prove that in any way, shape, or form. And fucking who he's talking about, fucking, I'm assuming Josephus and Tacitus, I believe, fucking were the ones who fucking made claims of fucking Jesus's existence. Or that people claimed that they saw that. But those aren't fucking witnesses. Fucking people believed a lot of things. They believed in fucking, oh yeah, it's going off about Heaven's Gate and how people genuinely believed that so much that they were willing to die for it. People believed in fucking Jim Jones and the work that he was doing so much that they were willing to die for it. Many people were actually murdered as well at Jonestown. I want to make that clear too. But many willingly under undue influence and control of the destructive control group. I want to add an asterisk there as well. Fucking died for that, believing that as well. Fucking people believe that they see things all the time. Fucking there's many Catholics who think that they see fucking Mary. Groups who fucking say they see Mary. Statues that bleed, statues that cry. People say they see things that are fucking crazy like this all the time. Are we to believe them, Charlie? Especially fucking seeing a fucking loved one that passed away fucking after they die in like a vision. Or like a dream. Post-bereavement hallucinations are a very, very common thing and are in no way uncommon, even to this day in modern times. It is not fucking irrational to believe that there are post-bereavement hallucinations of people who fucking loved Jesus or were persecuting followers of Jesus who had fucking visions, either repenting of their sins or believing deeper in their faith in Jesus as, you know, the bringer of the word. Vitaly, I did see your mom. Ayo!
That's a nice argument. Unfortunately, I had sexual intercourse with your mother.
Yo, fucking... I'm not a debate pervert or anything like that, but if I was ever in a debate with somebody and they were just like spewing nonsense, I would definitely pull out the, well, that's a nice argument. Unfortunately, I had sexual intercourse with your mother. I do want to pull that out at one point. In 100% reference to that, obviously. But... fucking... True, I come from a Catholic family. That's an interesting take I hadn't considered before. Word, I don't even remember what my take was, but fuck yeah. Let's go. I'm just thinking of fucking Igloo doing my mom, and it's just like, fuck. I know that he's my fucking, you know, Twitch dad, but I never really, you know, thought about the implications. It's fucked up. Completely lost track of what I was talking about. You know? Really cuts deep. I'm an atheist though? Word. Sorry. Fucking better be. No, it's okay. I just don't remember what I was talking about.
There's other Roman historians. Also, the Talmud talks about Jesus.
Other sources. Fucking... yeah, fucking... I don't talk about Talmud stuff, and I don't think 95% of people are genuinely qualified enough to speak on it. It's one of those things that you can say exists, but like it's like so high level that it's not something I should really get into. Like fucking I shouldn't be talking about, and most people shouldn't be talking about fucking like high level like neuro fucking surgery and shit. You know, like maybe you can know some of the basics and shit, but like to say shit in a serious tone or people take you seriously would be like not good. You know? Fucking dog, fucking Talmud and Talmudic studies is like fucking for real, bro. Like that shit is like people dedicate their fucking lives to that shit. And that's the type of shit that you just want to fucking, you want to make sure that like you understand what you're reading, because fucking misreadings of the Talmud have caused so much fucking like death and like genuine like hatred towards like Jewish people and those types of things because they don't understand what is actually happening. Welcome, Maggie. Great to see ya. And to this day, you see fucking Talmud shit fucking used in genuinely fucking like Jewish anti-Semitic ways. I'm not talking about criticism of Israel. Fucking fuck Israel. Fucking free Palestine. Fucking solidarity to the fucking Palestinian homies. Fucking free Palestine. Fuck Israel. It doesn't have the right to exist. I want to make that fucking clear. But
resurrection, but they said that people believed in the resurrection.
Exactly.
So how did I do?
You did excellently.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
yeah, once again, claiming that people believed in something doesn't make it true. People believed that fucking Halebot was going to come and take the fucking Heaven's Gate members out to the evolutionary level above human. Fucking, they believed that. So, it doesn't make it factually or historically true. Why would we disbelieve that? Well, because it goes against what we know about fucking physics in the universe and how anything and everything works. Just like coming back from the dead. Going up to a spaceship, at least we know spaceships exist in terms of like things that fly in space. Hey, Zio Duke, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Amazing.
I don't know. Like that, I swear to God you were followed. Like you've been around for like some time. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That is weird. Previously subbed for 4 months. There's no way. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on. Fucking, yo. Fucking, and it says fucking followed since 41 seconds ago. But yeah, previously subbed for 4 months. Fucking, that's crazy. Fucking, can't even go back to the first messages so far back. First messages that I've gone back to here, like there's messages from like 2022. Jeff Bezos be fucking around, dog. He really be out here. Really do be. 2022. That's wild. All right. That is COVID era. Yo, fucking COVID era was like the best time for like fucking like there was so like on Twitch and shit. It is like the dark ages. It's so crazy, bro. Like it seems like everything is just so like far away, but it's like not that far away. Like but it was. It just seems like such a wild time, and just time just didn't exist, and like nothing was real. But like I still worked full time, and at the start of the COVID era, I fucking was working in the banks, and I still had to go into work every day. God damn, that's a radicalizing time. God damn, dude. But yeah, fucking streaming and shit, it was wild out here. It was fucking wild, bro. The fucking chuds were going crazy. Yo, it's 8:30. I gotta finish this fucking video. Like, banks are essential, those fuckers. Yeah, fucking, like, fuck, dude. Yeah, there's many reasons why I'm not in the bank anymore, you know? My bank account doesn't like that I'm not in the bank anymore. It's very much not happy, but fucking my soul is. For those of you who don't know, I was, and I got out in 2021. 2021. Yeah, probably 2021. Maybe 2022. Yeah. No, I've been out about 4 years. I've been about 4 years-ish. Fucking, I was a financial advisor at a major bank here in Canada for 6 years. I've seen a financial advisor for the last few years. And, I just couldn't do it anymore. I used to be, when I grew up a young earth creationist, fucking more of a libertarian-y type conservative Saskatchewan kid. And as I learned and grew and those types of things, you know, my shit was changing over time, as it does. And then, you know, COVID and, you know, the markets and stuff, as an investment guy, like, that's what I did for work. Fucking, was very radicalizing. Very radicalizing. Like, fucking that shit fucking turned my blood red, baby. Holy shit, bro. Like, it was like, yo, fucking, like, yeah, you know, like this is a slow change over time. But it's just like, yo, no, it's all a lie, and everything crumbled. You're saying some shit about how they fucked you over when they found out you streamed or smoked weed or whatever it was. Oh, that was a different job. Fucking, I used to work at one major bank. I don't have time to tell this story. I do. It's Friday. It's fine. Fucking, I don't have a whole bunch more time though. I'm not gonna finish this last 2 minutes of the video. It doesn't matter. We'll fucking watch more of this bullshit type of stuff on Monday. But fucking, yeah, I got threatened to get sued by the bank. I won't tell that story right now. I was going to, but I don't have time to tell it. But yeah, I had a fucking job, and recently, well, it's about a year and a half ago now, and I got fired because I had to disclose that I fucking I worked there for a few months. Probably like, I left a decent job that I had. Like, it paid decent. It was a stable job. But they just offered me like more, and it was like, fuck, okay. And I went there, worked there for a few months, and I had to disclose that like if I had any like aliases or those types of things. And I disclosed my stream. Long story short, fucking I got fired for streaming. And it was 2 weeks before Christmas. It was real fucked up. It was really fucked up. And yeah, thank God for like EI and those types of things. Super fucked up. My new job fucking pays less than my EI did, but it's stable work. But dog, that was really ruthless. That was really ruthless. Yeah, that was really fucking bad. Fucking piece of shit, bro. And he was a disgusting scumfuck, but I don't want to say too much. Yeah, that was some real scummy shit, bro. That shit fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up. That shit was real bad. Oh my god, yo! It's Endless Cemetery. Let's go.
Amazing.
Big shout out to Endless Cemetery. Hey, yo, shout out. The only thing that got me through was knowing that Endless Cemetery was out there making amazing content for all y'all. Great to see you, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Make sure to go follow or subscribe to Endless Cemetery on YouTube as well. That's like their main platform now, and they're fucking doing great. Fucking, it's always a great time. I always fucking just like fucking see fucking Endless on fucking YouTube on my fucking like main feed and shit. So I fucking go and I just lurk and like chill and watch, playing fucking Tekken and shit. It's fucking kicking ass. It's always a great time. Hell yeah. Hope you're doing well. And Seg Fang, great to see you as well.
Amazing.
Welcome. I am getting towards the end here, unfortunately, but it's great to see y'all. Yeah, man, I'm hanging in there. Hope you're doing well. I am. We're all hanging in here. I was just recounting the story of when I got fired for streaming 2 weeks before Christmas. But yeah, once again, thank God for social safety nets like fucking EI, which helped float me for a little bit, because that shit was fucked. If it wasn't for EI, I would have been so fucked, bro. Like getting fired and being able to get EI was like helpful that it was there, but whew, dog, I would have. Oh my god. And it's so crazy because that's the type of shit that fucking like, dude, like if you fucking like, if you realize how quick you could, you know, really fuck up. And by fuck up, like, I mean, like, you didn't even do anything bad. I was streaming. And it wasn't that, oh, well, you said this on stream. It was that, like, I was out there fucking talking about, like, cults and shit. I told them that I'd talk about, like, you know, cults and, like, my history growing up in, you know, a fundamentalist Christian, young earth creationist fucking church, group, school. You know, like, fucking goddamn, dog. Yeah, that was wild. But thank God they fucking EI really pulled through. Social safety nets. Did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Fucking, I don't have any dabs right now. I'm so sorry, even if I did mean to do that. Fucking, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it was fucking wild. It was awful. Oh, you know, the same shit. Boss sent me home for changing the fucking curtains in the Windows display. She's on vacation and watching on camera. What the fuck? Sent you home or fired you? Jesus Christ. I think I said something that sounded like the trigger word. Fucking, if I say dab time at the start of a sentence, it'll go there. And I probably said something that made it sound like I did that. So I think that's what happened. I think that is likely what happened. But only God knows. All right, yo, we're going to finish these last 2 minutes. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Fucking the worst humans.
Else am I missing?
Beautiful. Well, let me give another example for our listeners and viewers. It might be this. Do you realize that the eyewitnesses of the Titanic, the survivors, disagreed on how the Titanic sank?
Yeah, did you know there were actual eyewitnesses to the Titanic? Did you know there's actual wreckage of the Titanic? Did you know that even if we didn't have wreckage of the Titanic, but we had first-hand eyewitness testimony of the sinking of the Titanic, we would know that ships do in fact sink because ships are real, and that is something that doesn't go against physics or our basic understanding of reality? Did you know that? So something like a first-hand account for a ship sinking, that's not that crazy of a claim. Could it be wrong? Yeah, but like it's not that crazy of a claim. Non-first-hand accounts, reports of other people saying that, yeah, they saw this, of a person defying all reality by coming back from the dead after 3 days. Yeah, I'm going to demand a little bit more than some third-hand fucking accounts of people saying they saw something or that they believed that people saw something. Sorry, Franklin. It's not the fucking same. And this false equivocation is ridiculous. He's trying to call out false dichotomies, which he called something completely wrong. Fucking dog. Who are you? Well, he's a fucking disgusting piece of shit. He's actually very famous and very influential. It really sucks. Sacrificial MILF, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome.
Well, I imagine because we actually didn't know how the Titanic sank for quite some time.
Right.
Because it happened largely below the surface.
Boats sink for a various number of reasons. How many reasons do fucking people come back from the dead, you fucking idiot? How many times? How many ways? I could fucking find like 50 different ways that you could probably sink a boat. I can't think of a single way that you could bring a human back from the dead after 3 days. Other than, well, I guess maybe he wasn't dead or you got some like defibrillator, and depends on like what we mean by dead. Maybe. But 3 days? No, dog. No. Because that doesn't happen. It doesn't work.
That's right. And some said it went down whole.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant, okay.
No, no. Look, this is a good illustration of what you're saying. Some
No,
said
it's
it went
fucking
down whole.
dumb.
Others said it broke
It's a
in
waste of
two
time.
when it went down. What should we...
Yeah, fucking Paul said that it was like a divine fucking spirit body, and fucking the gospel accounts, some of them call it more of a physical body that was fucking fingered by doubting Thomas, ate, walked, shit, drank for 40 days. Fucking what is it? We have differing accounts. But once again, one is somebody coming back from the dead and the other is a boat sinking, you fucking goober. They are not equivalent in any way, shape, or form. Like, what the fuck? That's like saying, oh yeah, did you know in this fucking famous bank robbery, fucking they don't know if it was 7 people who robbed it or 5 people or 4? So that's why I think the actual Hamburglar and Grimace and Ronald the McDonald fucking clown, the actual magical ones from the cartoons, robbed this bank. It's like, dog, what? These are not equivalent. And even that's closer of an equivalence.
Conclude from that, Charlie. 2 when it went down. This is a good illustration of what you're saying. Some said it went down whole. Others said it broke in 2 when it went down. What should we conclude from that, Charlie?
Well, we should conclude that it did go down.
That's it!
Yeah, what if they said that there was 2 ships? What if one person said there were 2 ships and the other said there's 1? Because they're coming back to the main point of how like the stories don't contradict. People just have different views of the story. Fucking bro, there's differences between how it cracked or where it went and like how many people were there or like how many boats there were in this analogy.
The water was cold.
That's
No
right.
s'mores.
No, and that everyone agrees there was a resurrection.
But they also all agreed that...
Everyone agrees there was a resurrection? No. No. Everyone agrees that there were people that claimed they saw a resurrection. And that is like Paul, who saw a vision, Peter, James, and the claim of the 500. So, what? What are we talking about here?
That there were female witnesses at the resurrection.
Very embarrassing.
No, embarrassing, and by the way, multi-gospel.
That's right. Every gospel says it.
So, but then also the discrepancies play against a unigospel central canon.
They do?
What is the right term?
Sorry, what?
Play against...
Right. Every gospel says it.
So, but then also the discrepancies play against a unigospel...
Univocal?
Central canon.
They do?
What is the right term?
Well,
the term that there was a shared canon...
a Q document, they will say.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
It is way too late for this stupid asshole to say the word the Q document. Oh my god, what? The Q source? Oh my god, dude. Mackay Third, great to see ya. Fucking Captain Kirk really lost himself. He did. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. Okay, let's pull him up here. Fucking, this is a little thing that I fucking made. So this is a PowerPoint, not a PowerPoint, an Excel spreadsheet. I didn't make all of this. A lot of this was made by the YouTuber Deconstruction Zone. They posted on their Discord. I downloaded it, made it look nicer, and added a few of my own tabs. This is one of the ones I added. These are the parables of Jesus. These are what are called the Synoptic Gospels. I'm saying this really fast. Welcome, Mackay Third, because I don't have much time, and I'm already over time by 15 minutes, but fucking, I'm going to do it anyway. Fucking, these are called the Synoptic Gospels, meaning seen together. They all fucking tell very similar stories to each other. You can see here that these parables in all green are all in all 3, Matthew, Mark, Luke. Okay, fucking, these are shared between two gospels, and these are individual ones that are by themselves. Fucking the ones that are shared between Luke and Matthew, but not Mark, they're saying that, there is some source here that fucking they share that isn't Mark. They clearly had Mark, but what is this? And that's what they call Q source. It comes from the word quell. I think it just means like source. Fucking, it's a Q source. It's a Q fucking, it's some sort of document here that they're wondering, what did they share? That is what Q is. Okay? Fucking, and they're gonna fucking completely misuse it here. I don't know what that has to do with a fucking harmonizing fucking
a shared canon.
A shared canon? What do you mean? Fucking, there's Mark in priority, meaning that Mark was written first and that they copied off of them. Fucking the Q document is a combination of whatever Luke and Matthew had in common but wasn't shared by Mark. That's the Q source.
A Q document, they will say.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
then they all...
Yeah, well, obviously, what we're finding in the New Testament, well, maybe not obvious for everybody, is that we have multiple
Don't tell people what's obvious, fucking Frank, you goddamn lying piece of shit.
independent sources. New Testament, well, maybe not obvious for everybody, is that we have multiple independent sources of certain events. And
that is the opposite of what they're saying.
When you have that, you realize this isn't just one source, this is several sources. And there may be a problem for people who have a Bible under one binding. They go, oh, this is just one book, it's one source. No, it's not. These documents were written down in the New Testament, written down by 8 or 9 authors, depending upon who wrote Hebrews.
There's the Markan source, these parables that copy Mark. There's the Q source, the one that is shared between Matthew and Luke. And then there's the Matthean and the Lucan fucking sources, the ones that are for just them. These are the ones. Welcome, Cheesebait. Great to see ya. Okay. These are what we're talking about here. Fucking.
And they were written at different times in different places by.
Copying off of the main ones were fucking Mark and fucking Mark and Q.
By people who were not in contact.
Some people challenge Q and say, no, fucking Luke actually had Matthew, but we don't have time for that. But welcome, Cheesebait. I hope you're doing well. Quisitor, if you're fucking here as well, great to see you. I hope you're doing well. I will be ending soon because I'm already over time. I'm trying to get this shit done as quickly as possible, but I will be back Monday and maybe a bit on Sunday. We'll see if I have time.
With one another all the time.
So I don't think that, that's a pretty weak one. That's the best AI could do.
Yeah.
Dude, I want the full thing. There's obviously more here, and that's not a weak one. You give a weak answer, and there's no pushback on that. Why didn't you fucking talk to it? Why didn't you fucking talk to it and like go back and forth and put those to them, and they would say, well, fucking atheists would say this. Hey, great to see you, Christopher. Great to see you. I'm out of dabs, unfortunately. I got fucking blasted with dabs earlier and I couldn't fulfill my obligation, but I will have dabs on Monday or maybe Sunday. And I have Monday off. I just remember that. It's my EDO. So we're going to have a great time and it's going to be an awesome time. I'm going to stream long and we're just going to have such a great time and everyone's going to be awesome. I love you all platonically as well. Big shout out to everybody who followed tonight. Huge shout out to Zadchap for the fucking raid. Once again, big shout out Zadchap. Everybody who fucking followed fucking today, like I hope to see you around again. Thank you for being here. Especially Karina for the Prime subby. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm sorry that I wasn't on much after the raid and everything. And shout out to all the base people here. Shout out fucking Endless Cemetery, one of the greatest, an OG of the fucking channel. Fucking been around a fucking long time. Fucking shout out the real ones here. Thank you all for being here. We are going to go right out to somebody who is live, and that somebody who is live is going to be I appreciate it. Thank you, Geoduke. I love you all platonically. It means a lot. You guys are great, and I love streaming. It is my happy place, and I look forward to being back here on Monday. Let's go on over to the one and only Skidadeer. Looks like they're live. All right. Thank you all for being here. You guys are great. Thank you. I will see you Monday or maybe Sunday. Join the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get some Discord going in the Discord. Sometimes I hop in, come and chat. If you see me in come and chat, I may not be there for long, but like feel free to come in and chat. I'm probably just like playing some Pokemon or something when I have some downtime, editing a video, doing something like that. Feel free to hop in. If I'm in there, I'm in there because I'm free for you to come and chat. So join the Discord. Hope to see y'all there. Bye.